Welcome to The Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you can influence the course of the game. You can harness the winds of chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the lands of Gondara, by donating bits during the stream to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you can buff the monsters that our heroes are facing with a minor or major mutation, respectively. Special thanks to our community's very own Bo the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you can compel a player character's flaw. 700 bits grants inspiration to one player character. That's a reroll of a d20 during a clutch moment. And for 800 bits, you can make Flutter Die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer. That means that she doesn't have full control over her arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the Dungeon Masters channel, that's Twitch TV/GhostPepper, can harness the winds of chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item of appropriate level into the party's path. Please DM me on Discord for more info. Oh, one last thing. If you're a regular supporter of this campaign and redeeming or subscribing or things like that are things that you do fairly regularly, please consider subscribing to our monthly coffee plan. We use the proceeds from that to go directly towards funding improvements to the game, music, artwork, subscriptions to different services that make our game that much better. Any monthly supporters get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our coffee subscribers, all of our bits redeemers, and every single one of you who watches the game. Please enjoy the show.
Hello, Cauliflops. Hello. Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Let us know if the sound is okay.
Also, hello, Ghost. Oh, I get a special hello.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
Hello.
No, don't. No, don't.
Haha.
no, don't.
I did it.
No, don't
I
want.
did it.
Ah,
I did it.
thank you.
Oh my.
No,
God.
no.
I deny your charity.
The most,
Too bad.
The most like strained thank you I've ever heard. No, please don't. No, thank you.
Look, it's because
I
I became
know,
affiliate and I
right?
didn't stream for
Right.
like 10 or 11 months.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's somebody in the community. I won't name who unless they so they might not want to be named. But they're like, hey, one more stream and I become affiliate, and I don't want to because it seems like a lot of work. And I was like, well, you could always just do what Woof did and just not stream.
Just never stream again after that.
Before become affiliate and then just don't stream for 18 months.
I mean, it's true though. Like you can just do that. It doesn't.
You can do that.
Matter.
There's no penalty for it, for sure.
It's great.
Yeah.
Once you got it, it's like.
Woof is being affiliate for 21 months, and for 20 of those months, he was utterly inactive. Uh-oh.
No, I
What
just
have you
wanted to
done?
make sure that Colin
There we go.
wasn't muted on the stream, so
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you're good.
it's
Do we have a
Okay.
question of the day? That's the only thing I forgot to ask.
We do have a question of the day.
Oh,
We do have a question of the day. Do you have a chat command
Yes,
for that? I don't
do.
know whether or
I just
not
need
you
to
do.
add it
Oh.
to it because it's
Okay.
it's something random.
Well, the question of the day, this one's a little bit more of a wholesome one. What is something that your character could teach you? So what is something that you could learn from your character? What's something that your character could teach you?
Ghost Pepper, why you gotta make us face these questions like that?
Yeah, well, they're good questions. That's why they're good questions.
The self-introspection I have to do on this stream every week is
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Making
Get
me
wrecked.
think.
I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. Get wrecked.
Deal with it.
right.
Not only am I a teacher, I'm a social studies teacher. So
Right, it's
You're
even worse.
you're
It's
gonna
even
think.
worse.
yeah, it's even worse.
I'm like, God.
Well, it's even worse than that because we're his special
God.
class.
Right,
God,
right.
You are my special class.
We have
Oh my
special
goodness.
needs.
You are.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Oh God, you guys. Oh. I am so grateful
right.
for y'all, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I'm so grateful for this group. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so sorry that we had to miss a couple of weeks. But taking those kids on that camping trip was just wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Just wonderful.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
the kids were so good. They were so positive. There were no incidents other
Wow.
than
I feel like
time when I
you're
slightly
gaslighting
broke
us,
the
but-
law.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I may have broken the law a little bit while
Oh,
camping,
just
but
like a little
Just
bit
a
though.
little.
Allegedly.
yeah, just a little bit.
Allegedly, chap.
Just a little. Allegedly. Nothing has been
Allegedly.
proven
That's
in
right.
a court of law.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I did it for the kids. I did it for the kids.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing that Ghost Pepper won't do for the kids. So welcome everybody. I'm so glad to see everybody here. We are back playing some more D&D with the crew here. We've got a question of the day before we head on to saying our thank yous. The question of the day is, what is something that your character could teach you? And while our players are thinking about that, as always, I want to invite everybody in the chat to submit their answers to the question for their D&D or TTRPG character of your choice. And especially if they have guessed it in this campaign. So while our players are thinking about that, I've got some thank yous to distribute to all the wonderful people in our community. First thank you is to our coffee subscribers. Those are Bruce Campbell Soup, Bard Owl, ATM Zero, and Snozberries. Thank you all so much for your ongoing financial support of this campaign. All the money that goes into that coffee fund goes straight into paying for improvements for this campaign. Things like Roll20 subscriptions, some of the different assets that we've been able to purchase for the campaign with that, the World Anvil that we maintain for our world building stuff and our episode summaries. So thank you all so much for those that ongoing support, and please remember to use your redeems, use your monthly redeems.
Yeah, Bard.
Actually, ATM Zero, yeah, Bard. You're on notice.
Yeah.
You're on notice, Bardell. You're on notice.
We know where you live.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, did we?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Do you?
I
Oh
do.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
I do.
Bard. Don't mess around.
Don't mess around. Don't mess around, Bard. Actually, ATM Zero was asking me about redeems and what exactly he could get for that, and I was like, dude, like literally make a town and populate it with NPCs, and I will stick my party there for 3 months.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine the town that Andrew would come up with?
I just
Oh my
imagine
God, it
it's
would be
completely
bonkers.
populated
It
with
would be
Lady
absolutely
Dimitescu's
bonkers.
from that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
God, it
God.
would be so cool. Second thank you is to Starborn Striker and Bow the Distance, our resident rules lawyers who help us keep the game running smoothly when we get confused about the rules, which is often. And then the third and final, well, not final thank you, the third and final thank you goes to, yeah, that's right, is for Vinyl Stencil. Thank you. Thank you, Flutter.
Thank you, Vinyl.
And thank you, Vinyl. Thank you, Flutter, for that reaction, because that felt really bad. And you
I
made
thought
it.
was great.
I personally thought it was fucking fantastic. So
That's like when I tell a joke to a room full of students and it's just silent for like half a beat, and then one of them starts laughing, and I'm like, "Thank you,
oh my God.
thank
I
you,
couldn't
thank you for
stand the
laughing."
anxiety. I just had to laugh to break the tension.
Oh my God.
Please laugh.
Please laugh. Who was that? Was that Jeb Bush? Please
It
clap.
was. Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, Vinyl, thank you so much for organizing the bits redeems for us. And the actual final thank you is to all of you out there in chat. Thank you all so much just for being here and just for being you, because
You're our
we
favorites.
are having the time of our lives playing this campaign, and a lot of it is, you know, with the the jokes that you guys make and the chirping that we get from you.
Oh, it's
And,
beautiful.
you know, it's just amazing. So thank you all so much.
Yep.
So we got some answers from Megan here. I was going to say that Efima could teach me to drink people under the table, but Flutter already taught her that. Okay. Efima could teach me how to astral project to strange taverns. Yes.
Where you can
Darvin
drink
could teach
strange
me.
people under the table.
Where
Mm,
you use that talent.
yeah. Darvin can teach me how to fight with swords and without. Okay. All right. What about spinning the wheel in my head? Woof.
Probably.
What could Mazda teach you?
Probably that sometimes it's also healthy to tell people no.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Just speak
Yep.
your mind. It'll be better for everybody, but not too much because
Yeah.
that can be bad.
Yep. Learn when to speak your mind.
Yes.
There you go. Cauliflumps. What could Foodle teach you?
I think I gotta be careful with this. I think Foodle could teach me to be more sure of myself. To be clear, Foodle is way too sure of himself. But I think like one of the things that Vinyl makes fun of me for is I often like I will do like a whole thing that where I'm passionate. I'm like, this is what I believe, and then at the end I'm like, but I don't know, you know. And it sort of just undercuts everything, and like anyway. So I could believe in myself a little bit more, I think, and Foodle could help with that.
Yeah. Flutter.
I don't know, you guys. This one's tough. I feel like it's something like trusting people is a thing. To trust less people, maybe.
Right. Don't be like Foodle.
Because I tend to trust people really easily, and sometimes it gets me in trouble. And I think maybe having a little bit more caution in
Right.
the ways I approach things can be helpful.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
So maybe that.
Right on. Well, there's one more segment that we've got to do here.
Yes.
And that is quickly becoming a favorite segment. It is Dear Ephema, where members of our Kenku FM is doing this again where you can't drag it.
Do I need to turn up?
Did that ever happen to you? No. Only if you need to. I'm just trying to move my Kenku FM window. Does this ever happen to you, Cauliflumps? Where you try to move the window and it doesn't move?
I don't think that's ever happened to me. Like
Excellent.
you're talking about you're talking about the
unique feature of mine. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. So you're talking about the Kenku app, like on your
computer? The desktop app on my computer. Yeah.
No.
Trying to move the window, it won't move. Yeah.
What?
It happens every now and then. Yeah.
How does it?
Whatever.
How does it think it has that kind of power? That's ridiculous. I've never had
exactly.
Where
do you get off? I ask it all the time. Where do you get off not moving when I click and drag you? Yeah.
That's bizarre. I don't think I've ever had any program do that. Holy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Wow.
I'm past caring.
All right.
All right, so it is Dear Ephema. This is where members of our community submit their questions to the Dear Ephema section of the Pepper Patch Discord to have their questions randomly selected and read aloud by our favorite eccentric woods witch, Ephema. Here we have Dear Ephema number 6. Now, I never listened to these before. I like to be surprised. I like to be pleasantly surprised. So here we go. Dear Ephema number 6. So the fact that Megan is excited for this one, I'm looking forward to it. All right, here we go.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Winds of Chaos latest segment, Dear Ephema, where
I'm gonna pause it. It's quiet again. Woof, you might have to turn it up.
Oh,
I have it at max volume right now. No, Kenku FM.
Oh, hang on a minute. I gotta.
Yeah,
I said
the sound is not coming from me.
Okay.
Turn Ghost down.
There we go. Try it now.
Just turn Ghost down. Really far.
All right, take two. Take two. Here we go.
Your favorite local woods witch, reads everybody's greetings, friends, and welcome to the Winds of Chaos latest segment, Dear Ephema, where I, your favorite local woods witch, reads everybody's letters and answers your questions.
People of Earth, do not be alarmed. I am not actually a snail. I have merely been transformed to look like one via a process we call polymorph. I send this message to you because I am actually an embedded agent sent to spy on the witch woman known as Ephema. I have been trying to reach my superiors for some time, however, my methods of communication have been blocked. Please, I beg of you, pass on my message. I require immediate extraction. During my last request, I did not have the pertinent information, but now I believe I have what is needed.
I simply don't understand what's wrong with him. I mean, Kylum has always been a troubled snail, but usually he comes around. guess maybe he's a little bit homesick? I just don't know what to do with this boy.
Please help me. Stay boy. They're supposed to be brave.
That's all the time we have this week, but be sure to tune in next week for another letter.
That's all the time we have.
Head over to the Pepper Patch Discord to submit your questions to me, Athena. Greetings.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Just
jeez.
oh my god. Oh, that was amazing.
Callum. Oh, no. No, Callum.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
It's just that was a whole journey, you guys.
Right? Oh my god.
Megan,
What
is
the hell
there...
is going on?
Megan... Megan, is there a transcript for that? Like, is there... Like, I found it really hard to pick out everything that was being said in the first part. So I'm really curious if there's a transcript somewhere that you can post. Because I would love to do that. Oh my goodness. Mackle Fish Sticks, welcome.
Michael Fish.
So for anybody who's not familiar with the lore here, I would appreciate that, and I think there are a few other people who would appreciate that.
Let's let me pull up the
but-
video so that we can send them to it.
Yeah, Ifema, our our cameras are borked, by the way.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's because I
There
set
we
it
go,
up
thank you.
with Kenku hidden, so I'm having to keep doing it. Like so, I'll know for next time.
if you
There
do,
it is.
do you have the videos popped out in a pop-out
Yes.
window?
Yes, I do.
You could open your regular Discord window and control it from there as well.
Good to know. Thank you.
Anyway, for anybody who doesn't know the deep lore of Ifema and Callum, Ifema is a Pact of the Archfey warlock, sort of old woman living alone in the middle of the woods kind of character, and she had a number of snails, and one of them was named Callum, and he had an attitude, and later it came out that Callum is actually like a polymorphed spy who was sent to spy on her, but now he's become trapped.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's the
Michael
best thing in
Fish
the world,
Sticks.
honestly. I just posted the link to the narrative telephone that was the letter from Callum when we all discovered
Okay.
Callum's origins.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Greetings, people of Earth. Do not be alarmed. I'm not actually a snail. I have merely been transformed to look like one via process we call polymorph. I'm actually an embedded agent sent to spy on the witch known as Ifema. Please, I beg of you, pass on my message. My usual methods of communication have been blocked. Last time I communicated, I did not have the necessary information, but now I believe I have what is necessary. Is that the narrative telephone that we did? Oh my god.
Oh no, the narrative
Oh.
telephone was the one with curious secretions.
Yeah.
Curious.
Curious
secretions.
Mm-hmm.
The second half is please help me. She maybe eat a cake. Snails
Yeah.
aren't supposed to eat
Oh,
cake.
Oh,
Ryan Jones, Mackle Fish Sticks. I hope you're both doing absolutely amazing this evening. Mackle Fish Sticks, my chair is comfy AF. And I've got Rupert here. Everybody's stepdaddy is here, keeping me company. Yeah, Rupert. This is Jay Chili decided that this guy's name is Rupert, and he's everybody's stepdad.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. All right, I think we're ready to get started. Although I don't know if I can top that. I'm having a little bit of like performance anxiety right now. Oh, dude. Okay. So getting started. You can always read the recap if you need to catch up with what's happened over the course of the past few sessions. Woof, do you have that command set up?
Yeah, I think it's
WOC recap or something?
yeah. There it goes.
Hey.
There we go. Yeah, something about a mimic. Yeah, so our
God.
adventurers found themselves in a beautiful, idyllic little town in the middle of the forest, populated by fake creatures and others. There were some real rude dudes who were mucking around in the little isolated forest villages, suspiciously expansive and state-of-the-art underground sewer system. And so as they journeyed through said suspiciously expansive and state-of-the-art underground sewer system, they found that the sewer was actually the mother mimic to a whole colony of mimics on the surface, who were masquerading as all the buildings, all the boxes, the chairs, the tables, the beds, the stables, the beehives, all over the village. In confronting the Quori agent, who mutated the mother mimic into a colossal monstrosity, you managed to defeat it, return the mother mimic to her original state, upon which your characters, saw firsthand that yes, the entire town is made of mimics. And as a reward, you were given a little bit of a collection by the townspeople, and you were given a baby mimic by the mimic colony itself.
It's me, I'm a demonic chip.
No, that's what I was thinking.
Teacup.
Oh my god.
little teacup. This mimic can consume up to it is a tiny sized creature, and mimics are well known for their ravenousness and their appetites, and so it can consume up to a tiny creature's mass of food per day. Mimics are carnivores, so it can consume up to its size category of mass per day. And over time, if you continue to feed it, as the days and the weeks and the months go by, it might grow into larger size categories, and it can mimic any inanimate object that is of the appropriate size category. Not larger, not smaller.
So right now we have a cage full of rats or something that we're feeding it, and it's gonna eventually become cows? Question mark.
Oh god. We're there to
We
feed
have
the cows.
enemies for that. We got
Kiona does have
feeding garbage.
right.
What- they love that
experience
stuff.
on a ranch, so
Look, Poodle's got a reputation to dump off on this mimic. To offload this mimic.
I'm gonna taste you too.
oh,
Did you guys in your little voice chat there, not little voice chat, your group chat, did you decide on a name for the mimic?
we have
by any
not picked
chance?
a name. No.
Did not, no.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
God.
that's our downtime activity is
Lonzo
trying to
thinks
find
we
a
should Call
name.
it mimic. There we go. Problem solved.
Just mimic.
Poodle thinks we should call it Chip.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we'll get sued.
Yeah.
Probably. Chip. Yeah, you're right.
Legally distinct chip. There we go.
Yeah.
Legally distinct chip.
Call it Shop.
Yeah.
Shop is its name.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Chap.
there's gotta be some chap. Can we just call it chap? Hey, chap.
Oi, chap.
Good day,
Oi,
chap.
chap. What's good? What's good, mate?
Something chip adjacent.
Yeah. Oh my
we'll
goodness.
Heckin' lot, that's right.
A heckin' lot, yeah. Once again, Mackle Fish Sticks is my my dungeon master in my current IRL campaign.
Yes.
And we're gonna meet on Friday. We're gonna play again on Friday. I'm so excited for
That's
that.
awesome.
Exactly what it sounds
I'm so
like.
excited. Yeah. So we're gonna start with downtime. The caravan has set off from Mimstone. It is continuing on its way to the Luxara hegemony, the homeland of the elves. And the journey is gonna take some time. It's gonna take several days, probably a couple of weeks to reach there. And so you have some time, like this one, and you have some time for some much needed rest and downtime. Would anybody like to go first?
Well, can I say something really quick, sort of like above table?
Sure.
One of the things I apologize, Ghost. The message came in when I was running D&D yesterday, and then I've been busy.
I knew that.
So
yeah,
okay.
I knew it came in when you were running
thank
D&D.
goodness.
So
so I apologize. I don't know
Yeah,
how
that's
much time my fellow players have given, like how much thought they've given to it, but I have there's a pinned message in our group chat about things that we were considering.
When you pinned that?
So I don't know. It's up to you guys if you want to pursue any of that stuff. So Foodle, he has a proficiency that would definitely help. Like he got the herbalism kit proficiency. So, you know, if anyone wants to work on alchemy or poisoner's kit, but obviously you don't need to.
Yeah, you do have your newfound knowledge from Andrea Pantalonia that you.
Yeah, the herbalism kit proficiency is quite nice. So yeah, I don't know. Something to think about for you two, but obviously you don't need to. Could be handy though.
What does alchemy cover?
An alchemist kit covers any non-magical potions other than potions of healing, which are covered in herbalism kit.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Ghost, could Foodle spend some downtime crafting potions of healing? I don't know if that's a downtime activity, but
Yeah, you can spend some time doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. They are, if I recall from when Goldrill was in the party, I think we said you can do it at a 50% discount.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It costs you, it costs you 25 gold pieces to craft, as opposed to 50 for, or you could do like, you know, the greater potions and whatnot for half price as well.
Right. Okay. How long? How many do you think Foodle could make? Just to get, like, I don't know how much downtime we have. Because the difference between a year of downtime and a month of downtime and a week of downtime, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You have about let's give you 2 weeks of downtime.
2 weeks, okay.
Which is good enough for like 2 activities. You could do 1 activity twice or whatever. Okay. I'm not super concerned with the quantity of potions that you can make, because like I assume it's just like anything else. You can make a batch, right? Okay. And it's like one of those things where it takes you the same amount of time to make one as it takes to make a dozen.
Right. I see. Because you just do like a larger dose, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't really want time to be a limiting factor for crafting healing pots. I think the cost is already enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
When you say figure out where the portal is going, Flumps, what do you mean by that?
Right, so the portal in our house, I think, because Undrelor would determine where the other portal goes. I assume in like his big tent somewhere.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be. We would only have, because the portals work. I think as long as you know the code to a portal, you can use a portal to get to any portal. ? Ghost Pepper, can you confirm that? If you have like the code to a portal, you can use any portal to get to it.
Yeah, like a teleportation circle
Yeah.
or a gate.
Yeah. So we would have one in our house, and we would be able to use the one in Underlore's tent to access the one in our house.
Yes. And they offered to allow that. They offered to facilitate that.
Right, if we can offer them something equally good in return.
What are we giving up for that? Oh, God.
Well, we could just give them access to it. We could put it in one of the corner gatehouse things that we haven't decided what to do with yet. And then put a guard on it all the time. We'd have to pay for the guard, obviously, but...
True. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let me look up that, because there's like prices for like skilled and unskilled laborers. I would assume a guard would be like a skilled one.
Right.
Yeah, a guard would be a skilled worker.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where is this? Adventuring? Between adventures. Oh, maybe that's not where it is.
For hire, Mackle Fish Sticks will be our guard.
Hey, oh my god, I love that. That'd be so good.
Is it Sir Fish Sticks or Mr. Fish Sticks?
Sir Fish Sticks. They call
God, I
me
love-
Mr. Fish Sticks.
Sir Fish Sticks, oh my god. Oh my god.
Look, I imagine in this universe, they has to give up their day job of teaching because it doesn't pay enough, so they're moonlighting as a guard at a tavern for Portal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look, I mean, we could negotiate room and board. It is a pretty big place.
It is a pretty big place. Yeah, they inherited like a noble's estate, and there's like 3 of them. Well, originally there was 3 of them, and then
then we have
Foodle
Poodle's
kind of
family.
turned it into a dormitory for his whole family.
Yeah, 30 gnomes.
It's true. Oh my god.
We did make a large
Yeah.
room with a lot of beds and stuff in it for Poodle's family.
Yeah.
Okay, Ghost, I believe
Yeah.
that a skilled labor is 2 gold a day, and then an unskilled was 2 silver a day. And that's
So
what
yeah.
I found. I mean,
I feel like
Yeah.
2 gold a day is fair. I mean, that's
2 gold a
not
day is
bad,
pretty fair.
right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, for a guard guarding a portal.
Yeah.
Right.
That seems important.
We should keep a logbook too.
Right.
who comes and goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh
I'm
my
imagining
God,
right
isn't
now like Carl Urban's character in Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah.
where he's
that-
bringing
My God.
he's bringing the ladies to your treasure room, and he's like, "Behold, my stuff."
Oh my God.
Anyway. All right. Yeah. So what's the plan? We've looked up that we want to hire a guard. I'll peer pressure Mackle Fish Sticks into making us a guard character.
Yeah, Kyoto would go, I mean, I guess in terms of that, go and ask Underlore if access to the portal would be, or to the, what is it? Gateway? What is it called?
Teleportation circle.
Thank you. That
Yeah, the teleportation circle.
would be enough to incentivize them to help us create it at Anjamain House. So that would be one of her downtime things. Probably she would do lasso things and play with the horses for her other downtime.
All right. So you're giving them access, and that's like the repayment.
The broken circle, yes.
Yeah,
Would
the
have
unbroken
access.
circle. And we're
I'm
doing
sorry,
that?
the unbroken
Oh.
They're
circle
literally the
would
opposite.
have-
They're literally the opposite of the unbroken circle. But
right. They would look, okay, my brain is only working at like a third of the speed.
I know, but I'm still gonna give you a hard time. Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah.
God, are we really doing that? We're just letting that. I mean, yeah, I guess we have to.
It's what we got, right? I mean, it's no worse than having a tavern where we invite the public in. We just need to make sure that that space is separate from our living space and the things that we don't want the public to be in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Okay. Ghost,
So-
I think what Foodle wants to do for maybe the second week of downtime would be like pit fighting.
Yes.
Hopefully that will help pay for this guard that we're.
Kiona would definitely come and cheer Foodle on in the stands
Oh, thank you.
if he does that.
All right. Yeah. So Kiona, you go and trade them. I just want to be clear what you're offering them is like access to Angevine House, right? And all the-
Access to the portal, the teleportation circle in Angevine House. For whatever purposes they need it for.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think
And what you find is Underlord does not meet with you directly this time. Instead, it's one of his attendants, one of his higher up sort of lieutenants within the Unbroken Circle, and they're kind of like a little bit perplexed about like do we really want access to a house? Like, what do we want access to some house in some city for?
well, it isn't just
at first, but yes, go ahead.
access to a house. It is access to the whole city, and also we do have a tavern. So if you're hungry when you get there, at least you'll have food too.
You hear Maz's voice in your background. No discounts. No discounts.
Well, a discount on food.
Well, you see, access to some city, like Lesancia, does have its benefits, I suppose. We are not exactly very motivated by food, but is it not true that Angevine House was haunted?
Well, it's true that it's currently haunted, actually.
Oh, even better.
Well, you won't be doing anything to our ghost, will you?
No. We would like to study this phenomenon.
Well, as long as you don't hurt her.
Oh, no. None. If you say non-intrusive observation only, then non-obtrusive observation only.
If I hear anything else comes back, I'm not going to be very happy about it.
Very well. If you like, we can calibrate the teleportation circles. If you're ever unhappy with how we use it, you can disable it at any time.
I think that sounds like a fair deal.
Very well. We have an accord then.
Fantastic. Well, I will do whatever I can to help you facilitate building this teleportation circle. I cannot think of that word to save my life tonight. Oh my god. And you just let me know what you need.
Yes, well, we will draw up the plans and
Fine.
be in touch with you again shortly.
Fantastic, thank you. And she will do whatever, shake a hand, or maybe she'll stick her hand out
And the wizard will kind of like
just grab it and give it a good hard, like. All right, then. I'll see you soon. And she will. She hates that tent so much.
talking about? I think it's cool.
It is the coolest tent ever, but
it's
also
cool.
Kiona hates it because Kiona has reasons.
I worked hard on that. No. All right. So Foodle, you want to do some pit fighting? Is that in the downtime?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It is in there. Like, oh god.
I don't know if this is helpful for you, Ghosts. Oh shoot, I don't know if I can post this site. Anyway, doesn't matter.
5e Tools does have quick reference. Maybe it's in quick reference.
Okay.
I'm looking for my downtime rules. Do you have it on hand?
I do, yeah. If as long as you trust me, I can sort of read it out to you.
Oh, yeah.
Have the player
Absolutely.
perform 3 different roles: strength, athletics, dexterity, acrobatics, and a constitution check, plus a bonus equal to a roll of their highest hit die. If desired, the character can replace one of these skill checks with an attack roll using one of the character's weapons. Enter the 3 rolls into the appropriate field.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out why it's doing that. I'm sorry.
Okay, but that's one attack roll. That's not an attack roll plus a superiority die plus a hunter's mark plus a
Right. No. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. Let me send this to Megan. Oh, wait, actually, Ghost, I'll just send it to you here.
Yeah.
There we go. Because they've got a thing where you can just, like, enter it all in, like, whatever the player rolls and stuff. Anyway, so...
Thieves Guild is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought that was pretty
What a
cool.
lifesaver.
Anyway, right?
What a lifesaver.
Oops. Oh, I just clicked. Oh, God, I'm opening Photoshop. No, please stop. No!
Thieves Guild, no joke. Thieves Guild has been around since I think 2nd edition. Like I think before 3rd edition even came around. This website has been an exit. Like it's been, yeah.
What? Pug? No.
He used to be the Judas of our time. Who is it now? Pug. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I would like.
And I'm gonna have you roll a complication as well.
God. I would like to roll. I'd like to replace the athletics roll with an attack roll because Swoodle does not
Good choice.
have the best athletics.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Did that go through? Oh, there we go. All right, so 29.
Okay.
And then the next one was what? A dexterity check?
No, would you like
acrobatic?
me to enter these on the Thieves Guild site, or are you doing it?
Oh, totally up to you. I was going to have you do it since you're the DM, but I can.
I'll
if you
do it.
want.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right, so now I'm doing... Oh, but it's not a dexterity check. It's an acrobatics, right? Is that right?
Yeah, it's acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh, that's an 18 plus 11 for another 29.
Get outta here.
Oh my
Get
god.
out of here.
And what's the last one? This one's bad. Constitution?
There's Constitution and hit die.
Okay, so Constitution. Oh my god. Dude, Lionel, you have to come over here because they're never going to believe me. Okay, I got a 19 plus 1 for his con mod, plus a roll of his hit die, which is a d10. They're never... Vital, please. Shit. No, I rolled an 18 and a 19. Like, what do you want? Okay, so yeah, so there's the 19. I mean, the 18's already gone, but thank you, Vital. Yeah, so the hit die was a 4, so I think that brings it to 24. And that
Well, so I have 4 separate boxes: athletics, acrobatics, constitution, and then hit die.
Right. Oh, okay. So
I'm
20
assuming, yeah,
for the constitution.
20 and then 4.
for the hit die. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I also want to say that I didn't hear any confirmation from Vinyl, so it's entirely possible that you're just
You
like,
didn't
oh,
hear-
Vinyl, come
Vinyl.
over here. Oh, Vinyl.
I
Oh,
didn't
no.
hear you.
Oh,
Here.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vinyl. Oh.
Here, and it's a 19 and a 4.
Or
I love
is that
hearing
just
your
Kali
angelic
doing a
voice,
voice?
Vinyl.
Is that just
Come
Kali doing a
on.
voice? That's
Paid
Kali
actor.
doing a voice. That's Kali. Yeah, paid
Listen.
actor. Yeah, yeah, like Pug says.
Okay. This will make it authentic. Sneaking, stabbing.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay, that's a real Vinyl.
Oh my god,
Okay.
the voice that freaked me out
Okay.
on so many occasions.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
And Cauliflumps,
Yes.
I want you to roll a d20,
Oh God.
and on a result of 1 to 5, there's going to be a complication.
Okay. All right, Vinyl. Where'd she go? All right, you got to watch this D20 roll. Okay, no, she does. It's a 3.
Ha!
It's a 3.
All right. All right. So I want
But
you
it's
to
a
roll
long
a
roll.
d8, please.
A D8. Okay.
Yeah.
That is. Wait, did I roll a D8 before? Okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Apparently, I rolled a D8 instead of a D10, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Oops. I got a 1.
Yeah.
D8.
Ooh.
I don't know
Alright.
what that means, but it can't be good.
All right. Oh my God. Now I have to do extra work because you rolled a 1.
Oh no, sorry. What is a 1?
I
I
got-
closed the site.
An opponent swears to take revenge on you. So now I need to come up with an opponent.
Oh no. I guess have fun with that.
Pugworth. Pugworth.
Can it be
Can
like
I
Grunor?
subcontract you?
I know.
Pugworth,
right?
can I subcontract you to make an opponent who swears revenge on
Oh,
Foodle
no.
for his pit fighting?
Do it,
For
Pug.
pit fighting. Pug.
Okay, I'll do it on Thursday or Friday. Hell yeah, Pug.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Okay.
God.
So here's your pit fighting result. Oh my God. Yeah,
Okay.
no kidding. It was a success. 3 successes. You win all 3 of your bouts, winning 200 GP.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kyoto's like screaming
Yeah.
full bloody murder in the audience as you take these people
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. So you so as always, they as has become sort of a regular part of caravan life, in order to keep the militia well trained and sharp. There is no thank you. That is probably a scam call. There's a sort of a fighting ring that they set up, not nearly as ostentatious as the big arena that they set up for the tournament, right? But there is a fighting ring that they set up. Every time they stop for the day after traveling, and you are a frequent visitor of Slade Ashrain's fighting ring, and often walk away one of the champions. Many people in the caravan know by now not to mess with Foodle Sheppen. You may be small,
But also
but
Foodle
you
is
have
some of
a
their goal.
but yeah, like everybody knows you by reputation by now. Some of them consciously avoid the fighting you. They come up with every excuse in the book to avoid climbing in the ring with you. others really want to take a crack at you, right? It's like being in prison and you go straight for the biggest guy, right? Only you're the smallest guy. But
he's got the belt,
reputation, he's got the belt. Yeah, people are gunning for you, and they're gunning for that ridiculously oversized belt. You defeat 2 your opponents handily. There's a third though, who you managed to fight each other almost to a standstill, and it's almost through luck that you managed to defeat them. But who they are and what they look like and their identity and how they fight is gonna have to wait for another day. Because we're gonna have to wait until to see what Pug designs for this new rival of Foodles.
Oh, that's so amazing! I love it.
And I'm really hoping that it's just an absurd character.
Oh god!
Perfect gnome slayer.
Oh shit!
All right.
Love it.
And we're going to move on to Mazra.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, also, Foodle,
Oh.
before we do that, how many potions are you making?
That's a good question. Party, how much money are we spending on potions?
We have 3,000 in our group vault right now.
Okay. Because if we spend 750 gold, I can make. Well, Foodle can make 6 of those fancy ones, like the greater healing.
If Ghost is okay with that,
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds
I'm
fun.
okay with that.
All right.
Tuck in the
So
funds.
that is you deducted it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna add.
All right.
Oh, you guys should each add 2, because Foodle would distribute them.
Two
So
greater
2 greater.
potions.
Yeah.
Okay. Phenomenal.
Right. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I previously had 0 of those, so that's amazing, actually.
Right. Foodle's busy working away. All right. That's
I
everything
have
for
that
me.
one? Oh no! Did I make that one do
Are they
anything?
not in the
Excellent.
compendium or whatever?
Does
Yeah.
have
Unfortunately
use as a
not, but
resource.
it's okay.
I think healing potions are like the one item in Dungeons and Dragons that has like an actual price associated with it. I think it's in the DMG or the Player's Handbook somewhere.
What is it that a greater potion heal? Is that-
Greater potion of healing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ghost. Did I ever send you
44
that
plus
stuff?
4 hit points.
44 plus
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4. Yeah. Yeah, you did send me some stuff. I haven't really had time to look at it, but
Oh,
I
no worries.
did see some potion brewing, like extra potion brewing stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no worries. I was just talking about the macro. Yeah. But yeah. it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
Oh, this thing, is this gonna work? This is a test.
So it's 44 plus 4. Is that right?
That's,
Yeah.
Mm.
Now that is 1d20 plus 5.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So can you guys
Yeah, that
go
rolled the d20 plus 5.
in the top right? In the top
Yeah.
right hand, there's the settings.
Oh,
Just to the
'cause I
left
did
of
this
that,
wrong.
there's 3 dots with 3 lines. Do you guys see Greater Potion of Healing there? Under the macros?
No.
No, it's just for me.
No.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Yeah, you make
Alright.
your own, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just
Oh.
all you have to do is, let's say, you just name it whatever. So like I'll do Potion of Healing, and then in the actions you do /R space 2d2 plus 2 or whatever it is for that, like, you know, like the basic one. Anyway.
Oh.
And then
Yeah. So
and then you can do it in bar and it'll show up in the bottom left. Anyway, sorry.
So that rolled it as an attack, and then the damage was
Oh,
your
I see.
potion
Okay. Because I have it as an attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I do with my. That's what
one
I
way to
do
do
with
it.
my other one, and I don't
Yeah.
just you know what I mean, because you use it as an attack, and then I just roll that way it rolls
Right,
the
yeah.
things. And
Why not? Yeah. Sure.
All right.
That's another way to do it.
Mazra, what are you doing with your downtime as you travel?
I don't know if this will work, but I think if they're traveling, I assume along the way they'll, maybe pass little inns or other caravans or things like that. So, I still think that she wants to kind of like try and gather information about either.
You are traveling through just empty wilderness.
It's empty wilderness
right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's empty wilderness.
Oh, well, let's see how it is then. No.
Yeah, there are no more like little villages or towns on the way. No.
So she'll probably like. I mean, can she involve someone else in her downtime?
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get to make any rolls or anything like that. That's
Okay.
you.
Maybe then what she'll do is she'll spend her time starting to work on one of her schemes, and she'll shadow Foodle so she can start gathering his quotes for the Foodle Shepin's Guide to Life book.
Oh god, the feudalisms.
Yes, the feudalisms. Look, she already has an idea to make a nice book and sell it in Cormantia as the wisdom.
So this is okay.
It's brilliant.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
People love that sort of like cottagecore,
It's true.
down
Sure,
home
sure, yeah.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh god.
No,
I would
she's
say
already
this
told
is a stretch,
Foodle.
but
She's
yeah.
already asked him.
All right.
It's true. Foodle and Mazra have discussed this previously.
All right. I would like both Mazra and Foodle. I would like Foodle to make a wisdom check and Mazra to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Okay. So Foodle's got to make a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is a 10 plus 2 for 12 total.
Okay.
Oh, here, let me swap over to the map so if we can see rolls. 1 second. Let's see if this works.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Why?
Never happens.
Why would you crit on this?
I don't know.
Why would you?
Is critting good or
Why
bad
would
in this
you
situation?
crit on this? Well, it can't be bad. Like it's just there. Move
No, you
us
took
out of the
away my-
village. That's all.
Stop.
I've got a Foodleism for you.
There we go.
All right, let's hear it.
Be a lamp unto yourself. What do you think, Mazra?
Okay.
Be a lamp unto yourself. I like
Right,
it.
that's pretty good. Yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Let me take another puff.
And so Jesus. So Mazra, you analyze in your little like analysis of this feudalism. This quote it strikes you as being about like lighting your own way through life, and having to put in the work to like fuel your body, your mind, and your soul with like the kind of fuel that you would need and the energy that you would need to truly light your own way through your life. So your book can have a +1 bonus. I will tell you what that bonus applies to later.
I figured this was not something that could be done in 5 minutes, so it might be something that they work on
No,
all the time.
no. It's something that you're going to work on for a bit.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Foodle. Let's hear it, Foodle.
Okay, Mazra, what about this? Is it better to travel than to arrive? Huh?
Very good. She's scribbling
Yeah?
it down in her notebook.
All right, Foodle, make a wisdom check. Mazra, make a wisdom save.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Mazra, I'm not going to apply your aura of protection.
Oh, that's
To
fine.
this?
Just ignore it. Yeah. Where's my thing?
I got a 9 total.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
Oh my God, Megan, that is such a good idea. What?
All right.
The duality
All
of
right.
man.
Oh my God.
God.
Oh my God. Okay.
What am I looking at?
Your book loses that +1 bonus. You really
Okay.
don't get it. You really don't get it. You're like, what? You don't get it at all. So the book of Foodleisms, Foodle's Book of Wisdom, is currently at 0.
No.
All right. I hope you're keeping track of that,
Yes,
because
I wrote it down.
I am not, because I'll just forget about it. Oh my goodness. All right.
I'll put a note.
Yeah, somebody's got to write all the quotes down.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay, good. All right. Now, as you are, I did see your idea. I really like that idea. I'm a little bit scared by that idea. But okay. Let's do it. Yeah. So as your caravan is trundling through the grassy, rolling grassy hills, through some light woodlands here and there, you begin to see that there are patches of dead grass as you trundle along. A dark cloud lingers overhead that looks like the dark ash gray of the rain cloud looks like it's tinged with a faint sort of dark brownish green. And as the rain begins to fall, it has like this really off-putting, acrid kind of odor to it as it strikes the ground. Foodle, I would like you to roll a nature check.
Oh, okay.
And anybody else who wants to can as well, but Foodle in particular, I would like you to.
Okay. That is a 2 plus 6.
Thank God
Yoda.
I invited other people in the party to make a nature.
Oh my
this.
God.
I feel like Kiona would do that. She, likes nature. She hangs out in the woods.
Foodle, you're just kind of like, oh, this smells bad. But Kiona, you notice that as the rain is falling, it's killing the grass on the ground, and there's this like, it's essentially like acid rain falling from the sky, killing the grass and the little underlying shrubs.
Are we
along the
in
ground.
this rain? We saw the cloud.
Yeah, but you're not like, it's not like absolute like cartoonishly potent acid rain. It's like
right.
Like real life acid rain kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so you see that it's like harming the grass and the plant life here. And looking around, you can see, so as you've been traveling, you've been kind of skirting the edge of the Ashen Plain as you go. The storm cloud is like emanating from the Ashen Plain and kind of crossing over into the field that you're traveling through. Foodle, you feel kind of a preternatural sort of tug in the direction of the ruined wasteland that is off to the east as you travel.
Wait.
Oh.
Go ahead.
And a now familiar oak leaf kind of flutters across your vision on a breeze, floats through the air, lands off in the Ashen Plain, and you're just close enough that you can see it sort of turn brown and like crumple up.
Wait, did you guys see that? I think we need to go over there. Yeah.
What about it?
Well, it was an oak leaf, and
It's like the one you found down in the cavern with the crystal.
yeah, that's it. Sometimes I feel like that's how Aaron Selch speaks to me. I think there's something over there that we need to see.
Right, well, this rain isn't gonna be good for anybody in the long run, but I guess you're probably right. We should take a look.
Sure.
Ghost, just has Foodle ever encountered acid rain before? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Okay.
I wouldn't think so. You lived a pretty like pastoral life.
Yeah, I mean, unless something went really wrong at Lumbrel.
I would
I
guess.
feel like
I would
Tiona
guess
probably
like
heard about it from travelers coming through the ranch.
yeah, sulfur vents or what are you searching? What the heck?
Sorry. I noticed that.
Open a different window.
Yeah, sorry. I noticed that the like auto chat thing was coming up like a lot, and it's like way too much. So.
Right.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. So unless you've been around like a volcano or like a sulfuric, like subterranean sulfuric vent,
Nah.
You would not have encountered acid rain.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I think the only
this
time
seems
Foodle's been
entirely
edible.
unnatural to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would have been like when we were in that desert, right? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd probably notice it has a similar smell to that sort of pungent and acrid aroma that was in the Forge of Wrath, like in the deepest levels of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I mean, is there anything that we could do to protect ourselves? Do we have anything? Like, I mean, this hurts. I assume it hurts. Does it hurt, Ghost? I don't.
A little bit, like it irritates. It irritates.
Do we have some
Like you're probably going to develop a rash unless you
oil
like
leather?
wear a cloak or something.
Well, I mean, I suppose we could. I mean, can let's see. Do we have maybe?
Like looking through
Wait,
Foodle's
look at the
inventory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do we have? I don't even.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be like boiled leather, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything. Anyway.
Can we borrow something from someone?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
if you look around town, I'm sure you can find some like a cloak or things like that.
Poncho of some sort.
Yeah. Probably for a gold each, you could outfit yourselves.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, you know? Okay, so I'm going to subtract a gold. All right. Well, I don't know if we should like spend too much time. I don't know. I feel like we should go that way.
Well, you lead. We'll follow.
Okay.
We're with you, Foodle.
Yeah. Well, thanks. We got this.
Are we going on foot or the horses? Because Kiona would also make sure the horses are protected from the rain. So she'll spend the extra gold, 2 gold apiece for whatever for their needs.
Sure. Yeah, one gold apiece.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll lead the way. And Fudo's going to do his best to keep a lookout for any other signs.
Signs of what?
Oh,
Exactly.
like oak leaves or anything that he feels like might
Oh,
be
okay, like
from-
supernatural signs.
right?
Supernatural signs.
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha.
That's a good point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Mackle Fish Sticks just gave me a character sheet for the guard.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to introducing
Do we have
this.
a name?
No, you're gonna have to wait and find out.
Okay. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
that's for me to know and you to find out
That's amazing.
when I introduce the
beautiful.
character. Yeah. All right.
I love it.
Yeah, so as you divert away from the caravan and head into the Ashen Plain, this music is entirely not appropriate.
Not
for
the
that.
right one.
Let me find some. Here we go. That's better. We need to turn that up.
I like
bit.
this
It's a
one,
little quieter
actually.
than the last track. Yeah. So you move into this blasted wasteland. You can see that the ground is covered with vegetation that has turned sickly brown and gray. Any trees that are still standing are rotten to the core. The trunks of the trees, the heartwood looks sort of spongy. Most of the trees are like leaning precariously over. Those that are still standing, many have been uprooted from the ground as if the roots themselves couldn't hold on to the earth anymore, and just gave up and fell over. Any fallen logs or branches that you step on actually like just squish under your feet. So rotten is the vegetation here. You can see why the Caladan gnomes and the goblins who lived in this land, those who survived the conflicts of the recent few years at least, have had to vacate and be pushed out. You travel along for quite some time. Occasionally, sheltering behind rocks as dark, shadow-wreathed shapes sort of flit through the sky, darting in and out of ever-present storm clouds that spill increasingly potent acidic rain onto the ground. And what was turning the grass sort of vaguely yellowish and kind of giving your skin like a little bit of a prickle before is now outright killing any vegetation that the rain touches. The grounds, as you move deeper into the swamp, as the daylight begins to fade, becomes muddy and then waterlogged with the putrid precipitation. And you can see that what was once possibly Foodle, you would recognize at least, certainly, that what was once a verdant meadow has become a waterlogged bog with very, very little truly dry ground. You can see that after hours of walking through this terrain that is saturated with acidic rain, that some of the leather around the edges of your boots is beginning to like fray a little bit. It's not dangerous, right? It's like this is not like your shoes are melting exactly, but you're definitely but you're definitely beginning to see like wear on them from the corrosive effects of this rain. I want everybody to make an intelligence check just to see if you can recall what you've learned about this particular stretch of the Ashen Plain before, because you were told about it by Gaius. And if any of you remember, you can sort of volunteer that information anyway.
Yona just needs to get the horse. She's gonna send the horses back.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
No, I think you're right. Intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence.
Okay.
Lazar with a straight nat 10.
Yeah.
I got an 11 and I had 0. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, an 11 and a 13. Yeah. So, Kiona, you don't remember, you don't recall too much about what Gaius told you about this place. Foodle and Mazra, you both recall that Gaius spoke of dragons having taken over the Ashen Plain and destroying much of the civilization that was here, and how the coming of these dragons to this part of the world may have been the catalyst that drove the goblins to vacate their homeland and launch an invasion of Western Gondara and ultimately over the Stormspires into your homeland. Mazra, you recall that Gaius told you that the goblins who were in Mimstone had recently fled. They were holdouts and trying to stay in their homeland, but they were recently forced out and came to Mimstone as refugees. You also recall that Gaius had himself fought a dragon who had been kind of pushed out of the Ashen Plain, a juvenile dragon pushed out by a more senior dragon, an older and more powerful dragon, pushed out of this territory, and where Gaius ultimately fought it and slew it, and then ceremonially cooked it up and ate it, which was how Gaius got his wild magic powers.
Which is right. Yeah, I have that in my notes, and I freaked out about it when I found out.
Right? What the fuck?
That's right.
What a
Sorry.
badass guy. This is so fucking cool. Anyway, sorry, Ghost.
Yeah. And so you get the impression that certainly these dark shapes that you've seen sort of sailing through the sky, these sort of indistinct shadows, may be these incredibly dangerous and sinister creatures here.
Yep, Kiona's oblivious.
Mazra, what's that look on your face?
I don't think it's safe for us to stay here.
I mean, it doesn't
If
feel
it's
safe
what we
in
think
general,
it is,
but
we can't handle that.
what do we
What
think
do you
it is?
think it is?
You know, large reptilian creatures who
Oh.
breathe various substances all over everything.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Eat us at a moment's notice.
Well,
Like dragons?
Yeah, like dragons.
Oh. Oh. I mean, that sounds bad.
yeah, that's
I mean,
not,
I'm
that's
sure
not
we'll
good
be
news.
fine, but
I mean, I guess, can we just try not to attract their attention too much?
Yeah, but
What are we looking for here, Foodle?
Yeah.
oh, I don't know. Ghost, does Foodle still get the sense that we need to continue going deeper?
Yeah, as you're moving along and as you've come to a stop here, there's a gust of wind from behind you kind of pushing you forward, and you see a swirl of brown leaves pushing off in the direction that you were traveling. And as your sight line kind of follows this little cyclone of leaves, spiraling and spinning and careening off into the distance, you notice what looks like the ruins of a house.
Yeah, I think you guys, I don't know if you see that, but there's a ruined, busted up house over there. I get the sense that's where we need to go. Sorry, Ghost.
Well, being inside somewhere's got to be better than being exposed right this, so let's make it.
Agreed.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And so you trudge forward into this swamp. Oh, hold on, let me get that. Oh, here we go.
Oh shit! It's getting real. Oh no!
Except I feel that it is overpowering the music, so I'm just gonna turn that
Well,
down.
it's
a
not
bit.
for me. I don't know if that's.
Yeah. You move deeper into the swamp. The daylight is starting to fade now, and you find that this is sort of the ruins of a modest, very rustically constructed wooden cottage that at one time had a round thatched roof, but most of that roof has since caved in. As you move further towards it and closer towards it, rather, you see through the trees, the blackened trees here, that there's another ruined cottage and another and another, and you get the feeling that you have stumbled upon an old abandoned village.
This isn't just a house. Where
It's
are
a
we?
whole town.
Yeah.
Can we tell how long it's been this way by looking at it? Like the state of decay? or whatever?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, why don't you roll investigation if you want. You can take a look at one particular cottage if you like. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Mazra always got our backs.
Oh, thank you,
Expertise,
Mazra.
Expertise.
That's
All
nice.
right. Monster, you're looking at this, and it looks like it has been abandoned for years. The wood is water, like soaked with water. This putrid water of this swamp. Now, as you take out Ren, you kind of chip away at the wood a little bit, and after you get through the first few layers of rotted through fibers, you actually hit some wood that is a nice pale sort of beigeish white color, almost like fresh wood. And it's very confusing to you because at first glance, as I said, it looks like this place has been abandoned and just rotting away in this acrid swamp for years. But the deeper you go into this wooden board, or this wooden post, one of the support beams of the house, it looks like it may not have been very long at all. It may look like the process of rot and decay that this building has gone through has been accelerated somehow.
She'll show it to the other two.
So, yeah. So what once you thought, like at first you thought, hey, this place has been abandoned for years. Now you think maybe months, maybe even weeks.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
I
Wow.
mean, you probably know more about wood than I do, but from looking at it, that's what I can tell.
Well, no, I mean, now that you point it out, I think you're absolutely right. I would have thought this place had been abandoned for decades.
I
I
think
wonder
that
where
goes
all
to
the
say
people
that
went.
things are pretty bad too.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly, Kuna.
You know, as you say that and you're looking around, roll a perception for me. Okay. Yeah, you continue to wonder.
Can we go inside?
Sure. Yep. The door has long since sort of fallen off and it's sort of laying in the muck, sort of half submerged in the mud. It's built slightly on stilts. And so you get the impression that all these buildings are that this was an area that was probably prone to flooding before whatever transformation happened to this environment. And so there's a bit of a step or a climb up in. The interior of this hut, of this cottage, is, you know, the floor is rotted. It sags a little bit and it creaks and groans in protest with every step that you take. The thatch ceiling has caved in right in the middle. And so there are a couple areas of shelter around where things are relatively dry. Like nothing is dry, everything is damp in here, but some places are absolutely soaked, where there's a huge hole in the roof and you can see rain continue to sort of pitter patter through. The furnishings in here are extremely simple and rudimentary. It looks like the people who inhabited this place probably fashioned everything that they had themselves.
Is it look like a hasty retreat was left?
Yes, there's a smashed table, and littering on the floor are like plates and bowls, and you know, some of the bowls still contain like some rotted food.
It looks like whatever happened pretty quick.
Do we see any evidence of like something that may have attacked, like claw marks or anything like?
With your investigation of 25, I won't make you roll another investigation. It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we get further into this little village and see if there's something else.
Yeah.
By now, the sun is setting. It's getting pretty dim and dark out.
We may need to stay here tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be traveling in that when it's dark.
No, I think you're right.
Well, I would suggest looking for the least destroyed of these places to set up in.
Yeah. All of them look pretty much just like the one hut that you checked out. There is a slightly larger cottage near the center of town, right next to one of the few standing trees that are left. Its walls are sort of crumbling. There are 3 huge gaping openings in the walls. No door left to speak of. But there is one sizable section of roof that is still more or less intact, that you think you can find some shelter under.
All right, well.
Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to bed, can Foodle go outside? Foodle's gonna say, well, hold on. Maybe there's something I can do before we go to bed. I don't know if it'll help or not. Foodle wants to cast Commune with Nature using the bracers.
Okay.
He's got the Awakened bracers, and so in the outdoors, the spell can give you knowledge of the land within 3 miles. And I can instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of my choice. So train in bodies of water, prevalent plants, mineral. Well, you may have pulled up the spell. I don't know. Anyway, I should add it to Foodle's sheet so I can just ping it. I wonder if I have it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Do I have it on? No. Oh wait, I do. There we go.
Okay.
That way we can all see it. Foodle's gonna ask his companions. Obviously, he can't. Like, you know, we've heard stories about dragons. Foodle's gonna ask Mazra and Kiona. You know, do you think which of these few do you think I should ask about? I could ask maybe if Aaron Seltz knows about celestials or fae, fiends, undead, elementals even.
Well, I don't know. I feel like this would be certainly a place for elementals, but I don't know about them other things.
Some kind of... I mean, this is somehow dragon related, wouldn't it be?
Well, I suppose that's
Monster
true.
or something.
I don't know if I can ask that. But I was thinking maybe undead. I mean, it's a swamp. I've heard tales. You know, my uncle was always spinning yarns, but I don't know.
That does sound like it might be a thing.
Okay. Well, I think you're right, though, Mazra. I could ask about animals in the area, and then maybe elementals and undead. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So Foodle's gonna like stick one toe in the water, and whereas usually, you know, he gets down in there, and he is gonna focus for a minute, and you know, these spectral like oak leaves are gonna begin to swirl around him.
Yeah, and the oak leaves almost instantly like turn brown and shrivel, but they continue to spiral around you.
Oh, jeez.
And this is with your bracers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as you reach down into the ground with your bracers, and normally sort of these tendrily vines come out of your bracers and kind of merge into the ground and the soil of when you're casting Commune Nature. This time there's like this creeping sort of brownish gray pallor that sort of creeps up into the bracers a little bit, and you see there's a bit of a almost like a conflict between the verdant liveliness of the bracers that you wear and whatever corruption has overcome this place. Yeah, what do you want to know?
I would like to know what animals are prevalent within a 3-mile radius, and possibly more importantly, the elementals and undead.
Okay. Elementals and undead are none.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's good. I think. That's something.
A lot of the animals are the kinds of animals that you would find in wetlands and swamps. So kippers, which are a kind of carnivorous fish, crocodiles, snakes, scavenger birds, things like that.
So nothing out of the ordinary for like a swamp area.
No.
Okay.
But if anything, you get the sense that it's like slightly skewed towards the more predator end of the circle of life.
Right. Okay. All right. Foodle is going to come to and like come back to his senses, and he's gonna tell Mazur and Kiona that.
As you pull away from your commune with nature, the bracers, like that green color, seems to like win out, and the green sort of shifts back in, and your bracers resume their sort of healthy appearance.
Yona lets out an audible sigh of relief when that happens.
Yeah, Foodle does too, to be clear.
She was not
on
comfortable.
Foodle.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, really. Oh, wow. Oh,
Will, what'd you get?
well, nothing really out of the ordinary. Good news is no undead, no elementals, nearby-ish. So,
Okay.
but
As you guys
we don't know
are
what
just
else,
sort of setting up for camp and going over this, I'm going to step away for one real quick minute. I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, I think we might still want to keep watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, for sure. This does not seem like a place where we would want to let our guard down much.
No.
This could just be a side effect of if dragons move into this area and corrupted the land. This could just be a side effect of that, I assume.
Why would the dragons do that?
Because that's what they do.
Is it?
I mean, I think some of them, right? They're not all Eldrigo, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well, at any rate, we're keeping watch, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you two get some rest? I'll go first.
Okay, and wake me up when you need some rest yourself.
Mhm.
All right, and Foodle will sort of get ready for bed.
Yeah. Kiona is going to, I know Ghost isn't right here right now, but I'll say it to you guys. She can now do 3 skills with her Ancient Book of Memory for a boost if she needs to use it. She can change 1 per night, so I think her previous ones were, she always has Insight, and I think, what did she have before? It was, I don't remember what the second one was.
Oh, right,
This
with
was
her
history
super
or
cool-
religion, maybe?
Right.
Maybe religion, I think. But I would also like to make her have a bonus in athletics if she needs it. Because she's in a swamp. She's gonna sit there and think about how she needs to escape this swamp.
Yeah. Oh gosh, for sure.
Nice. I need it.
I need to write those down. Actually, I think I might. Do I have them written down?
All right. So what's the watch order?
Mazra will go first.
And then Foodle.
And then
And Foodle and then Kiona. Kiona, as you're like settling in to go to bed, you hear within your mind kind of like a distant presence reaching out to you that's like very faint and far away at first, but grows closer. I'm gonna do something with my mic to try to approximate this, so pardon me if it doesn't work. But Kiona, are you there?
Well,
Kiona,
yeah, what,
Kiona,
what? Who is that?
it's me.
Adelotti?
Yeah,
Where'd you go?
I don't know. I've been asleep. That really knocked me out last time.
Right, well, I've been worried about you.
Is everybody all right? Where are we?
Well, we started traveling again. You sure gave us a good help last time.
Yeah,
We're on our way to the Luxari hegemony, but we stopped in this swamp. Foodle felt something come pulling us here. We're not sure what it is yet.
Well, I'm definitely feeling something here too. Whatever it is, it woke me up.
Well, it's sure good to hear your voice again.
And as you kind of look down at yourself, Kiona, you see that your skin is like changing color, and you can feel horns. You were a tiefling, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You feel like horns start to like sort of peek out of your head and start to slowly grow, and over the course of about like as this voice kind of returns to you over the course of like a couple of minutes, the you find yourself once again transformed into a tiefling.
But as it happens, you can see if Mazra and Foodle see it happen, they watch too that Kiona kind of actually like relaxes more once this transformation starts. Like it looks like she could breathe easier. And so she's like, she feels more calm when Adelotti's around. Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too, I suppose, although I don't know if I like the feel of this place.
No, neither do I, really. I'm not sure what happened here, but we're going to try to find out in the morning. We were just going to settle down to camp.
All right. Okay. Who is first watch again?
Boodle.
No, me.
Mazra.
I think it was Mazra.
Oh, Mazra. Then Boodle. Sorry.
All right. So Foodle and Kiona settle in for their long winter nap. Trying to get some sleep, even though it feels like they're practically sleeping outside and in the rain here.
In the not good outside, right? Foodle and Kiona aren't that uncomfortable outside, really. But
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
but yeah.
So Mazra, it becomes like very, very, very dark out. And with the storm clouds sort of ever present overhead and the constant low droning rumble of thunder, you can't see the stars or moon at all. So it's just a pitch black night. Luckily, you have dark vision, because who doesn't have dark vision?
Well, Kiona does now.
Yeah.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah, roll perception for your watch.
Okay. Oh, decent. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and there is. You look around, and there are constantly animals flitting in and out of the shadows, lurking just at the edge of the range of your dark vision. Yeah, but nothing really comes very close to you. You get the impression that you're being watched by the bestial denizens of this swamp, but that they also don't really have much of an interest in coming very close to you at all.
Okay. Like, does she get the feeling it's like regular animal wariness? Like,
As far as you can tell from that roll, yeah.
okay. Okay. Yeah, and I don't think she trusts any kind of light or anything right now, so.
All right. Yeah. And as time passes, there's nothing comes close, and your watch ends, and you shake Foodle awake for his.
Anything out of the ordinary?
No, just animals.
Okay. All right.
Right. Foodle, you can roll your perception if you like.
All right. Oh god, perception. No. That's a 5. What do I add to that? 13. So 18 total.
18 total. All right. And yeah, the same thing. There are what appear to be just animals sort of circling around your camp every now and then. You hear the squawks of nocturnal birds, the shuffling of nocturnal animals moving through the dried and dead grass. And then with your perception of, what was it, 17 or 18?
18. 18.
With your perception of 18, you hear one sound, kind of like a whoosh, 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 out in the shadows, not quite in time to rouse your partners or really know what's going on before a stone shoots out of the darkness like a bullet, but misses you, clattering against the wall with a heavy like thwack, that will probably be enough to rouse your partners. And you hear a voice off in the shadows.
Fudu, what's that?
I don't know. They're shooting at us though. They threw a rock or something.
And in the darkness, you see little pinpoint eyes, reflective eyes, kind of appear. A couple over here, and then pretty soon, everywhere you look, it looks like your encampment is surrounded. I want everybody to roll initiative as I move you over to this map. They got a surprise round on you. They rolled a 19 on their stealth.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so close.
But they botched their surprise round.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, shit. Oh,
and
my
emerging
God.
from the shadows in all directions are these small, horned,
so cute.
reptile creatures wielding spears. Some wielding spears, some wielding slings as they're sort of whipping around their heads here. Hold on, let me... Oh, shoot. I might have to...
Keep it.
Oh, my God.
No,
Yes,
no.
Poodle.
All right,
I
yeah.
always
You're not going to keep it? No.
We're good.
No,
We're good for
I
those.
can't.
We're good
I
at those.
can't.
We're good for those initiatives. We're good for those initiatives. Yeah. Oh no, Collie can't keep it though.
Flumps always
Yeah,
rolls
that's why I
the
always
real
declare it.
dice.
That's why I always declare it. God, that was so beautiful
Such
too.
That was such a good
integrity.
one.
I know.
Right? Oh. Guys,
Oh
I'm going to be
my
right back. I
God.
can hear you. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my God.
Just in time for me to like. Every time I design an encounter where I'm like, I'm gonna send a lot of guys after the party. There's way too many. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete all of these, and I'm gonna do side initiative in this fight because there's so many of them. They're all gonna act at once.
Oh, right.
So I'll do initiative for one. There we go, and that's for their entire side.
That makes sense. Their
All right.
entire side? Oh God.
Yeah, all of them are gonna act at once.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, and they get to go before me. Fuck. Well, okay. Bring it, bitches.
Oh my God. This is fine. This is fine.
It's gonna be okay.
All right. So you see these creatures emerge from the shadows surrounding around the camp. They're holding their spears as they advance. And you see one in the back with wearing like a skull, a reptilian skull on its head, hoists his spear over his head and goes, and they begin to charge you with a blind rage. Mazra, you're up first.
Oh my gosh, what the heck? Let's see. Alright, how far away is this? Where's the... Do I know which one is like leading the attack, or it's too dark to see that?
It's too dark to see. It's just chaotic.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think in this situation she doesn't necessarily want to move away from her companions right now, so she's gonna stay where she is, and I think that the first, whichever one is like the first one that comes within her like eyesight, I guess, she'll see what happens if she does where's it? We'll just do a Sacred Flame on them. Let's see if that...
On which one? Give me
Basically,
one.
whichever one comes the closest first that she can see. So it'd probably be like one of
probably one of the,
like,
probably
like
this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. And that is a dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, it critted. It critically succeeded.
Okay.
So is there half damage?
No, because it's just a cantrip.
Okay.
I don't think anyway.
So
okay,
so there's like a flare of light that rises up from the swamp floor, and this creature just kind of jumps and does a midair roll, avoiding it entirely. Anything else?
That's an action. Unless she can, like, I don't know. I think she just wants to, like, make sure she's staying near the other two and kind of, because she knows the layout of this little house or whatever, and she just wants to, like, make sure that they're kind of, she's in the front, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's your turn then?
Yeah. I need my push attack for action economy. They're not close enough yet.
Foodle.
Oh, jeez. I guess he's just gonna start blasting.
This is your moment, Foodle.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Oh, jeez. All right. Ghost, does Foodle recognize these creatures? Do we know what they are?
You have never encountered these creatures before.
Okay.
They don't look like goblins. They seem like goblin-esque in their like rustic, rudimentary appearance, but they're like, in terms of the clothes they wear, the weapons they're wielding, and things like that. But they seem much more disorganized than a goblin group usually is. And of course, they look like little lizard salamander things, not goblins.
Right. Okay. Oh God. It's interesting. Oh, I forgot I had this weapon. Okay. Oh shoot, Foodle can't move very far. Okay. Ghost, does Foodle have line of sight on these ones up here?
Not currently. There's a wall that ends right here.
That's what I figured. Okay.
So yeah, I would say he has line of sight on this one.
Okay. And did we, like, is inside the building rough terrain, or?
So rough terrain on this map is any dark patches, like here, here, here.
Okay.
That's like really muddy, like up to, well, Kiona and Mazra would be up to their knees in like a slurry of like mud and acrid water. Foodle would be like up to his waist.
Right. Oh God. Okay. Well, Foodle is gonna try shooting at this one.
Okay.
No sense in surprise. Gimbal shot. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
And instantly kills this creature as you square up your aim with gimbal shot and fire. Here it is.
Oh, that's so
cool. Yeah, and this thing takes a hit right in the neck and just goes and sinks down into the mud as it bleeds out.
Right. What's that thing that Kiona and Foodle do? We have a combo. But of course, they all go
we need a fire. It's to blind them.
Okay.
Or you can surround them in smoke, but that won't help us.
It might. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Foodle's gonna fire at this one as well. Oh,
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, and instantly takes this one out too.
oh my god. To do. Ghost, does Foodle have line of sight on this one back here? God, I hope so. I think so. Maybe? I don't know.
I'm gonna say yeah. Say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Foodle's gonna fire. Oh god, but he'd have to use his action surge. Yeah, he's gonna do it. All right. Foodle's gonna action surge, and he's gonna fire at that one.
Okay. Okay, yeah. A 21 will hit, and 16 piercing damage will kill this one.
Okay.
So as three of them come charging down this channel right here with their spears, 1, 2, 3 shots from Gimbal Shot, and they all fall down into the mud.
Ghost, how do we? Foodle has 15 feet of movement left, and I want to get Foodle there. Is that possible to move through Kiona and Mosra?
How do we do this?
I know.
Yeah,
I don't
say
know.
yes.
Didn't you say
Yeah?
you
I'm gonna
just
say
can't
Yeah, I mean,
stop
we
in
would-
phase?
As long as
Yeah,
we
you
can
can't stop
voluntarily
in an ally
step us,
phase.
like
Yeah,
let
yeah,
him
yeah.
through.
That's
Yeah.
all of Foodle's
Yeah.
movement. Foodle's gonna be like, Mosra, you know what to do. Protect Kiona. And Foodle's gonna fire at this one here with his last attack.
Okay. Are
Yoda
you
kind of will shoot
able
Foodle a little
with-
look when he says that.
Now with the extra attack, remind me, are you able to like divide your attack with like a separate move action in between?
Yeah, as far as I am aware, Megan double check.
Because the extra attack is like one action, right?
But there, I think like even if you don't have extra attack, I don't think that there's any like restriction on. I mean, if you want, Foodle could like fire it at one of these or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but I don't believe. I think you can split move as much as you like in D&D, but
I definitely know you can split move. The question is, can you interrupt an ongoing action with another action? And then pick up the first action halfway through. Megan says, yes, you can. Okay. We can attack
Thank you,
different
Megan.
enemies, I know that, but can you attack, move, and then attack someone else with extra attack is the question. But yeah, thank you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan. Yeah, there's.
All right, and that
nothing
one's
Foodle
dead
can do.
too.
All right. Yeah, that's Foodle's
These
turn.
creatures are very small, basically unarmored. They're wearing like rags, like loincloths, and they don't. There's not much. There's not much to them. All right, it is the reptilian attackers' turns.
God.
And here we go.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. I just said oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
This is gonna hurt you guys.
They are moving on up. 5, 10, 15. These ones are like holding actions until their friends get close. 5, 10, 15,
No.
20. Okay, and then they are going to start attacking. And so these things have an ability called
Pack tactics.
Pack Tactics.
Oh no.
Yeah.
God.
So Pack Tactics. So this one is going to attack Kiona. Ooh, wait. One of the allies is within 5 feet. So this one is actually going to move up one more. And this
It's
one is
too
going to
late for
go
that.
5,
Nope.
10, 15,
that to
20,
us.
25.
It's good try. Good try.
No, too bad.
Breaking your own
Too
rules
bad.
there.
I am. I'm the dungeon master. I don't operate by the same rules as you do.
Unacceptable.
All right. At advantage on Kiona. Well, that's a 9.
Oh, thank God.
This
Thank
one
God.
attacks Foodle at
Oh, shit.
advantage. Oh!
I mean, that'll hit.
Yes.
Oh, no.
There we go. 7 and 6. That is not a 5. That's a 6 because we're doing crunchy crits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 13. Okay.
This one is attacking Foodle. Oh yeah.
Goodness.
Oh my God. That'll
Oh
hit.
yeah.
What the heck?
That's a 6 plus 6, so that's 12.
Okay.
And this one is attacking Mazra. And for a 22, it gets advantage. So that's a 22.
Why does it get
Pack
advantage?
tactics.
Nope.
Pack tactics.
No, I don't agree with that.
That's okay. That's okay.
5.
You don't need to believe in pack tactics. Pack tactics believes in you.
That's
right. So, all right. So I assume a 22 hits.
Yes.
So that is 7 piercing damage. This one is going to move in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it is going to make... 2025. No, this one is going to go 2025 and attack Foodle. So 12. 12.
That does not hit.
Okay. Just got to measure here. So these ones 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one is going to, it is within 30 feet. So it is going to make a sling attack against Mazra. So it picks up the sling, puts a stone in it, whips the sling around above its head and looses it at Mazra. Rolls at advantage 13. I know that doesn't hit Mazra. This one is going to move 10, 20, 30. And it's going to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's all it can do. This one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What does that say? Does that say 35? It was hiding on me. No, 30. All right, Foodle's within range of a sling attack. Perfect. So same thing, Foodle. 19, it whips a sling bullet at you, and you hear this rock before you see it whistling through the pitch black air. Does a 19 hit?
Just hits.
Oh yeah, Foodle. Take 3 bludgeoning damage for me. As this sling bullet, as you're trying to fend off these point blank attacks by these spear wielding creatures, this rock comes by and just like smacks you in the head. Okay, I'm going around. 10, 20, 30. Nope. It's gonna go 10, 20, 30. And gonna stop
Would
there.
that be rough terrain for it though?
Yes. That's why I counted it as rough terrain.
Okay.
Don't you worry. It is going to make
Worried.
a sling
We're worried.
attack. It's going to make a sling attack on
Rest assured.
Mazra. But because it's at long range, it's at disadvantage. But because of pack tactics, it's at advantage. So it's just going to be vantage. So a 9. Not that that mattered anyway. So I'm just gonna go 5, 15, and it's gonna climb on top of this log, and it is going to also. It's gonna make a sling attack at Kiona. Once again, at regular old vantage for a 6.
Oh, thank God.
5, 10, 20, 30. And I'm pretty sure with this line of sight, it does not really have. Well, we called that line of sight for Foodle, so it is going to make a sling attack on Mazra. For 18. 18. That is not a crit. Does 18 hit?
I think it meets. Yes.
It meets. A meet is a hit. Yeah. So please take 5 bludgeoning damage, not 5 plus 2. Because it is not a crit. All right. Moving on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sling attack on Mazra. I believe that's at advantage because it's definitely within 30 feet. Actually, it's going to make a sling attack on Kiona at advantage for 10. So
getting so lucky right now.
Rocks. There are just these rocks pelting in at you. Most of them are missing. One of them conks Foodle in the head. That's about it. One of them hits Mazra like in the chest. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 on Kiona again. Oh, that's a crit. So 12 bludgeoning damage on Kiona. This one, as these rocks sort of fall in, one of them like hits you on the jaw, and that one hurts, and you see stars exploding behind your eyelids. 5, 10, 15.
Kiona sees red when she sees
20,
that.
25, 30, and this one kind of takes a little bit of partial cover behind the tree and throws a sling bullet at Mazra for 22. So 5 bludgeoning damage, if you please. These ones move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Any line of sight? I'm going to say yes on Mazra, but that is out of range, so that's a 7. 30, and that is any line of sight on Kiona. Oh! What are these crits I'm rolling?
What the
Dude,
You know the
what
roll
is
20s in your
happening?
favor today.
Right? No kidding.
That is a 12 on Kiona again.
Are we
12
keeping
bludgeoning
count of the
damage.
crits today?
Yeah, seriously.
10, 15, 15, 20.
It's like 7 crits.
And as
you've rolled
this-
so far.
As this kobold climbs up onto this tree trunk, there's like this massive roots that it sort of scales up. Mazra, you see an arm. So as this creature sort of scrambles up the roots and sort of gets up onto the log and rights itself, it picks up a sling, and you see another arm emerge from the muck and the shadows behind the massive tree trunks with this wicked knife that it's holding, and reaches around and sort of at the same time grabs and stabs this kobold through the chest and drags it back down, and you just hear this you see emerging, silent as a shadow, another figure sort of mount up on the log behind these creatures here. They don't seem to pay it any mind as this dark figure emerges, brandishing this knife in their single hand. You notice that the figure is missing one of its arms. And basically, they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger at the end of Predator, just like absolutely covered in muck. Just with all you see is like bright eyes, wide, like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's like looking like he's crazy. You ever see Arnold Schwarzenegger's like psycho eyes? Like, yeah, this figure is making those psycho eyes. And the whites of those eyes stand out, just shine brightly against that muck covered visage. Kiona, it's your turn.
Kiona, just real quick, yells out, "Cover!" And she's going to cast Fireball with a careful spell.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm gonna print that so that y'all can see. She has she can cover all of them with it. And we're just gonna cast it at level 3, and we're gonna cast it so we can take out as many of these fuckers as we can. All right.
Get him.
Oh, Jesus. That's this one too, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to bother rolling saving throws because even at half damage, they would still die. So let me just, here we go.
Too many right here. Had to do it. Oh. Hold on.
There, look at that. And so you cast your fireball, and there is a just tremendous explosion, and Foodle and Mazra, it seems like the magic bends around you as this burst of flame erupts point blank on the ground where you're standing. These walls, actually, could you redraw that radius for me?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I have to ask you to.
There.
Did you see Megan's note in the chat?
Right
as well?
there.
Yeah, they're going to take half damage. Yeah, you guys are still going to take half damage.
Well,
That's why I put
probably
it up
evade,
there.
but... Oh yeah, I'll just evade.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't use your reaction yet, right? Or does reaction not
evade
matter?
isn't an action, it's just automatic.
It's just automatic. Okay, so hold on. Keep
So
that
freaking
there
OP.
for a
It's
moment.
great.
That's so nice.
Oh, sorry.
No, I said keep it there. I said keep it there.
Keep it there.
Hold! I'll tell you, see the whites of their eyes.
All right, now you can drop it. Now you can drop it.
Okay.
The walls that
Foodle.
I've painted blue are no longer there. As like it's like the stock footage of the nuclear bomb, the test blast of the nuclear bomb. Like they like this like rotted, weakened wood. Like it wouldn't have stood up to the explosion when it was like healthy and newly built. But rotted through with the corrupting corrosive acid rain. It's like practically mush. Right, and so these walls just absolutely crumble and disintegrate in the wake of the fireball. So those walls are no longer there.
So Foodle is 17.5 damage. I don't know if that's rounded up or down.
I think we round down for player.
You don't round down. Yeah, you round down for heroes. Heroes round down.
So 17. Oh God.
Yeah.
I took 9 for Kiona because it would be 8.75, so I figured that's...
Yeah. Yeah. Mazza, you're up.
Okay.
And there's this like charred lizard all around you. smells like an Australian outback barbecue here.
Smells delicious. All
Yeah,
right. So she'll go.
that was really creepy. Was that you? Was that you, Cauliflums? Oh my god!
What?
Smells
I don't know what you're-
delicious,
That
or
was
was that
me.
Woof? Or was
That
that,
was
that
me.
was
That
you?
was Woof.
Okay, that was really creepy. I love it. All right,
So move here and try and attack this guy. So she'll
All
pull
right.
out a Nightingale and try and do a stab attack. Did I roll that right? Okay.
yeah. All right, so you stab with Nightingale. Is this one?
Yes, and I believe she can do a
Yeah.
stab attack as well.
Sure.
Oh, roll.
All right, yeah, and as you stab the magical knife into this creature's throat, like whoosh, like that, its snout sort of jerks up and its whole body stiffens, and then it slides down the edge of your blade, dead.
So am I allowed to? So I can attack again. Can I attack the one next to it, or does it have to be the same creature?
Oh, like the offhand?
No, because I have multi attack now. So
Yeah, you can attack the other creature. Yeah, you
okay.
can attack the
Sounds
other
good.
creature.
All right, so she'll just shift
Yeah,
position,
that's fine.
and she'll try another attack with the same dagger. That works.
Yeah. Yep.
And then she'll,
And-
oh, go ahead.
And it dies too.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're just like one stab, sort of wheel around, stab the other with Ren, if you want to. I don't know if you keep Ren unpolluted or whatever.
For teleportation only.
Yeah. But yeah, and then so you've stabbed into one, you've sort of done this like little spin, stabbed into the other, and so that you're standing with your back to them and both knives like embedded in their snouts, and you pull the knives out with this trail of blood, and they both just collapse down dead.
Okay. So she moved 5, 10, 15. She'll go we'll kind of move back.
All right,
Oh, that's me.
is that your turn?
Mhm.
Okay, Foodle.
All right. Oh God. Oodle is going to move here, and then as he's lining up the shot, he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this creature here.
This one?
Yeah.
You mean the thing that helped us?
What? Which one?
It killed one of the bad things. We don't know if it's not on our side yet.
No, not the. Oh, I was clicking on the dead one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying
Just
to.
saw Ghost Eyes go wide,
not the
suddenly
woman.
wide.
Not the
like-
woman. Not,
It killed one of
To
the
be
things
clear,
we're also fighting.
not
so
her.
I'm not sure.
Not her. No. I was clicking on this one. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to clean him off of her. Oh God, not her.
Yeah.
All right, and so Foodle's gonna.
You're just gonna bounty hunter alt on her like you did with me.
Basically,
it's
right?
Yeah.
No. Foodle's trying to. He's like, "Don't worry, I got you," and he's gonna fire at this one here because that other one's dead.
Sure.
Okay.
That is also still one of my favorite Vermintide moments of all time.
It was so good.
When I got picked up by the tornado and thrown directly into your ult and just got one-shotted
Somehow.
by you.
I know. What are the chances?
Boss picked me up and used me as a body shield.
Yeah, seriously. That was so
All right,
rude.
yeah. You fire gimbal shot. It's not your best shot because you in the darkness you found yourself aiming at kind of like am I aiming at this figure and then no, like you're kind of like trying to sync up your shots, but there's too much movement over in this direction. Nonetheless, you hit your mark, and this one spins off of the log that it had just climbed up on and through a slingshot. Gimbal shot returning fire hits it. It spins off of the log and lands face down in the muck, dead.
Does Foodle have line of sight on this one?
Draw me a line.
Oh, right. I was just thinking because of the...
Oh, yeah, because of the log. Given Foodle's height and its height, no.
Okay.
And nor this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
And then this is a tree. This is a tree here, so like it's still standing. Yeah. Yeah, you do have LOS on that one.
All right. Foodle's going to fire at that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Dead. As you just re-angle gimbal shot and snipe that one.
All right. That is Foodle's turn.
Okay. Okay.
We're trying to help.
It is the creature's turns. There are 4 left.
That's one round.
Look,
We did a number on it.
Ghost Pepper. Pack tactics. These nuts.
Oh!
Right. That's
Oh,
right.
shit.
That's right. Pack them in, baby, because I'll take them all out at once.
Oh.
Present them.
Right, striker.
Oh my
Right.
God.
I'm sorry.
South Park movie. What a great film. My favorite musical of all time still. So
I thought your favorite musical was Cats.
get out of here. Gross. Oh, you have
movie version. He
anti-inspiration.
has to specialize.
Yes,
You have
the movie version.
anti-inspiration now, Wolf.
No.
Wolf, you have anti-inspiration.
Oh,
Megan?
no.
Wolf has anti-inspiration. You can make him re-roll a roll of your choice.
Oh my god.
There you go.
God.
Power.
5, and because you pissed me off just now, it's gonna make a slingshot at you, but it does not get advantage. Oh, 17.
No. Just misses.
No.
That laugh.
No.
I have
Wow.
18 AC with a bow armor.
The scoff.
No,
No.
no, please. Dude, with that scoff, I thought her AC was like 20 or something. Are you telling me it's 18 or one more?
Scoff.
I know.
Oh my god, I don't regret that anti-inspiration at all. Oh my goodness, he's managed to like in literally 3 statements offend me 3 times.
In a row.
Oh no.
15 20 25 30. Boom. Spear, no advantage. 18. Does that hit? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. 4 piercing damage.
I was tempted to bad luck on Wolf's behalf just then, but
Not for that. No.
right. I said tempted.
This one is going to climb up on the log and no, not in range. So let's say that's 10 to climb up on the log from the muck. 15, 20, 25, 30. And it is going to sling attack on Mazra again. 19. So it's 5 bludgeoning damage. They're just pelting you with these rocks. All right. That was 3 that moved. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Same thing, sling attack on Mazra. Oh! Will you look at that? It's another critical hit. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 damage.
I'll half that one.
All right, you do that. All right, and the mysterious mud-covered figure sheathes a knife in their belt, and kind of with a twist of their one shoulder, brings across a crossbow already loaded and cocked, that's strapped with a leather strap to their back, kind of expertly, like they've done this many times before, sort of shrugs it into their grasp, aims and fires at this creature here. I'm gonna go. Oh, I believe that's another crit. And you see this wicked barbed crossbow bolt sort of fire through the back of its head and exit through its mouth. And it croaks over dead. And the figure drops the crossbow, loads another bolt from a quiver in her belt, plants her foot in the metal ring at the edge of her crossbow and cocks it, and is ready to fire it again. Kiona, you're up.
Firebolt.
She's cool.
All right.
The one on
Oh!
the right side. Oh, look at that.
So many freaking 20s tonight.
Yeah.
What is happening?
The
That's amazing.
firebolt sort of lances out from your hand. This one is like just turning to see what happened behind it to its friend, and its whole head is engulfed in this fireball, and it's just like and trying to put the fire out, and it just like splat dead into the mud. Anything else, Kiona?
Nope.
Mazra, there are 2 left.
Did you just attack this one? From where she's standing?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
She will do so.
this is one in melee range.
Okay.
Jason to you.
Where are you?
All right, yeah. Yeah, you stab that one with your knife, and it falls over dead.
Okay. She'll. Let's see. Is this rough terrain?
Yeah, it's rubble from the
Okay.
building.
So what she'll actually, well, there's a bonus action. She'll throw Ren and go. Let's see.
Remember, this wall is not here
Yeah.
anymore.
So she can actually. Boop, and then she'll try and attack.
Yep. All right, so yeah, you disappear, reappear in a swirl of mist behind the creature here, and you just do like a nothing personnel kid, just appear behind it and just stab.
Look at
Oh
And
my
it falls
God.
over dead, and basically the dead body, as the creature just slouches down dead, it just sort of slides off of your dagger. All right, and we are the din of battle dies down. You notice the figure here still has her crossbow lifted up in her one good arm, trained upon you, Mazra. And what are you doing out here in me swamp?
Your swamp.
Oh.
After
Sorry,
a
we
fashion?
we didn't know it was yours. I follow Erin Selch, and I believe she led me here, or led us here.
Appreciate if you put that crossbow down. We won't hurt you. You won't hurt us.
She seems to consider for a moment before lowering her crossbow and kind of slinging it back behind her back. Removes the bolt, lets the string out.
Majra will also put her dagger after wiping them. She'll put them away.
All right.
So
now
she
we can talk.
advances towards you. You can see that it is a human woman of middling years, so slightly older than the rest of you. What you can see of her face beneath the mask of mud and muck and dead leaves that she's covered herself in, you see that her skin is dark, weathered, with a lifetime spent outdoors. Name's Keller. Who are you?
Oh, Keller. It's nice to meet you. My name's Foodle.
I'm
and-
Kiona.
These are my companions.
And you, big girl?
Can I tell if she's like a fey creature or something? Like, no, she's human, right?
Yeah.
She appears to be
As
human,
far as we can tell.
as far as you can tell. You can make like a Arcana check if you want to see if she's a fey creature.
All right, let me make this fail check real quick. Hang on. Let's see how well I do. Oh, okay, not bad.
Oh.
That's actually fine.
Oh.
There isn't much feyness that you're detecting about her.
Okay. She could be a mud fey. I don't know.
Blood fey.
Mazra.
Well, I say it's a pleasure to meet you, but ain't nothing pleasurable in this putrid place.
Yeah. What were those things?
Kobolds.
Oh.
Servant of the erstwhile master of this swamp.
Oh.
Now, you're gonna get yourselves killed camping out here in the open. May as well come back to my place.
Oh.
Where exactly is that?
Yeah.
Over back yonder, a ways.
Oh, okay. Thank you, by the way.
Well, follow me or don't. Whatever you like. And she takes off. The way she moves through the swamp is with a sort of extreme confidence and familiarity. Even though the ground here is so broken, full of these puddles and patches of mud that sucks down at your boots, she seems to just sort of stride over top of all of it.
I think
She leads you. Yes, go ahead.
Poodle was just gonna say, I think we should follow her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kiona will do her best to walk almost exactly in her footsteps.
Yeah, Foodle's gonna do his best as well.
I'm
Along
sorry,
the way,
Wolf.
Kiona will apologize to
I
Foodle for the
cannot imagine
burn.
you moving through any terrain whatsoever. Oh, it's Peter. It's Peter. I
Yeah,
thought that
no,
was
no,
Wolf.
it's not me.
Same color in the chat. I was like, I can't imagine Wolf moving through any terrain with extreme
No,
confidence.
I am
like,
extremely awkward
like-
in all situations.
I can't imagine you moving down a sidewalk with extreme confidence.
This is true.
Peter's pink for
I
me
know.
as well.
Peter's green for me.
Peter's
That's
green
weird.
for me.
Oh my
Nah.
gosh, what?
Yeah, he's pink for me.
He's
Weird.
green for everybody else. Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper.
Ghost Peps.
Ghost Pester.
Look, Ghost Pester.
Ghost Peps.
Ghost Pepster.
I am the Ghost Pester.
Sorry.
Who you gonna call? Oh wait.
Ghost
Ghost
Pester.
Yeah, so she leads
Oh
you
my gosh.
deeper into the swamp, around every corner, over every bend, through every thicket. You as you approach every new bit of terrain, you think like, oh god, like we're walking through that. We're gonna get stuck on thorn bushes, or how are we gonna get over that fallen tree? But she managed to show you a way and pick a path through that allows you to move through sort of unhindered. Eventually, you come to a willow tree with its dead, overhanging foliage sort of leaning down over a slow-moving, almost completely still stream of putrid, blackish brown water. Until you're directly under the willow tree, you don't see the structure that's built up there. A little treehouse hideout up there. As she approaches it, she unslings her crossbow, reaches up to a branch, pulls it out of the trunk of the tree, and you can see that it's sort of has been sort of drilled out and removed so that it can be inserted and pulled out. And then inside the hole where that branch was plugging, she pulls on a rope, and a rope ladder kind of tumbles out from above.
Huh.
Right. Up you go. I'll go last.
Okay. And Foodle goes up.
Yeah, and inside is a very dimly lit, quite shabby and rustic and very sparse interior. There's a bed of thatch and straw with an old rough woven blanket. There's a small, like what passes for almost like a little camp kitchen kind of assemblage with a couple pots, a dish, a bowl, utensils for one fork, one knife, a table that's more like a slab of wood on top of set on top of a crate. There are a couple of what look like windows, but they're covered with trap doors, and they're closed. The only light in there is a single lantern that's burning with a small little flame. The woman comes up last behind you, expertly, despite her only having one arm, expertly sort of climbing up that rope ladder one bit at a time, and she plants her hands on the floor and vaults herself up with a little bit of a grunt, and then closes the trap door shut with a kick of her foot. Well, So you say a vision from a goddess led you into this swamp?
Yeah. Sometimes she's...
Sure it wasn't an infernal in disguise? This place is cursed, and you're liable to lose your life here.
No, I guess I don't know for sure, but I don't think so.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious that it's cursed by something, but...
Yeah.
Right. What exactly is cursing it?
The Black Wind herself.
Oh.
Thalrexath.
Thalrexath.
Is that the name of a wind?
It's a dragon. Black-scaled, putrid creature. Corrupted this land. Ages ago.
Oh.
Recently, she's been expanding her territory to the edge of the swamp. Once this place was a verdant forest, polluted and corrupted by her influence.
How long has it been this way?
The part where you were, a few months. This place, a year. The center of her territory, about a decade.
Oh.
Come, look for yourself. Lower the hood on that lantern.
Okay.
So the interior, as you do so, the interior of the cabin is dropped into complete pitch blackness. You blink as your dark vision kind of takes over, and you see Keller move over, sort of scooch over to one of the windows and opens up a trap door, peeling aside a natural curtain of dead willow foliage with a faint rustle. You can see a clear view way out into an expanse of fetid bog, at the center of which a colossal dead tree, the likes of which, Foodle, you have seen in Aaron Selk's visions before when it was alive. Not necessarily this exact tree, but you see that it is one of Aaron Selk's like chosen trees, now dead and half collapsed.
No.
Afraid so.
What? Was this the dragon?
It was the Black Wind did this. A terrible creature. She came by some item of unspeakable power. A crystal that glows with a blue light.
Oh no.
Embedded in her very heart.
Oh.
It's not the dragons. It's them crystals again.
Just so. Years ago, I hunted Thalrexath myself. As you can see, the attempt cost me dearly. Now, I live out here, gathering intelligence, warning travelers away. Any who wish to attempt it, of course, I give them what information I can, but so far none have come back alive.
That is worrisome.
The wind has twisted the denizens of the swamp to her bidding. Not only these kobolds who worship her like a goddess, but the animals as well. Crocodiles, fish, snakes, even the birds and the insects feed her information about all who enter her domain.
Oh.
If you intend to take her on, you would need to be extremely cautious. And of course, always assume that she's aware that you're coming.
Well, they don't call us the discretionaries for nothing.
Never heard of you.
That's okay.
I wouldn't assume you'd hear of us out here.
I have been living in this swamp for over 10 years.
Wow.
Well,
Do you think killing her would, or driving her off would heal this place?
Not as such, but it may offer a chance for nature to reclaim this place. It was once a land of beautiful lakes and rivers. She polluted the water and stopped up the natural flow of water, turning this into, well, what you see here.
well, I don't see why we don't have any kind of choice.
Yeah, we gotta do something about this. This must be why Aaron Selch sent me here. Us here.
Is Aaron Selch gonna give you a hand in this, or
I mean, I suppose it's possible, but I don't know. Look, I'll ask her, but
okay?
I wouldn't expect anything.
We have a lot of deadbeat gods around us that I just noticed.
Well, I think
if you're
that Mazra,
Kyona's like, huh, girl.
well, no, I mean, I see your point, Mazra. I do. I think
I don't think that's quite how they act, right? I mean,
I think they have more faith in us. I think they've got a lot of faith in us.
Mazra
And I
seems
think that-
unconvinced, but she holds
Right.
her tongue.
Right? Yeah.
we know if it's got one of those crystals in it, we gotta take care of it. Mazra, this is...
But if you're the sort to believe in signs from the divine, which I'm afraid have very little evidence of that to go on in my life, I suppose if you did follow a sign from your goddess here, it did lead you to me. And I do have some information I could share about Thalrasath that you may find will come in handy dealing with her.
It'd be most welcome.
Please do.
She has two potential weaknesses that you might exploit. Thalrasath is a black scale. Whatever you know about them, know this. They breathe a putrid, corrosive acid. She pumps it into the air around here, corrupting the clouds so that they spill her putrid essence all around in the landscape, expanding her domain by the week, by the month. Unlike other black scales. Thalroxath is an adept alchemist, and she has found a way to enhance the potency of her own acid, but at the cost of her immunity to acids other than her own. Second weakness. There's a rare root that grows in the eastern fringe of the swamp, about a day's travel hence. It's a tuber mutated by the dragon's putrid influence into a powerful poison. Grind it up and rub it into some meat that you leave as bait for the dragon. You may be able to poison her.
Oh.
Personally, I lean towards that.
Right.
Well, I can change some of my spells to also use acid. So maybe we can use that too.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Now, whichever way you approach this, you need to know that the kobolds that she has enthralled to her have littered this place with traps and ambush zones. You'll find kobold encampments everywhere. And they're especially dense on the approach to the center of her lair, which is in the husk of that dead tree over yonder. Pointing, of course, to the great tree at the center of the swamp. The only dryland path into her lair lies straight through the heart of the kobold camp. You could try to sneak around on the flanks, but the water there is deep and inhabited by very dangerous creatures.
Good dimension door in. You could do yours and I could take Malzra.
It's true that we wouldn't have him for the fight if we needed it, but...
Do you know how many
Come to
kobolds
think
make
about
up the camp, approximately?
Dozens.
How big is the camp?
Oh, quite large, I assure you.
I mean, I think a well-placed fireball works, but we'd have to get them to group up in one place.
Some kind of lure or bait, maybe.
Perhaps. They aren't terribly smart creatures. They are somewhat clever, but you probably could lure them into an ambush if you're smart about it.
What do you think, Foodle, using an illusion or one of us?
What? I don't know. I mean, it's a dragon. Do you think an illusion would work?
No, I just meant for the
This is just for the kobolds.
Well, they're like tiny dragons, right? I don't know. I don't know if much about them. Maybe.
Oh, they certainly lack the cleverness and the magical aptitude
Yeah?
of a true dragon.
Well, that could work.
It's definitely worth a try, I think.
Yeah.
Kobold is to a dragon what a monkey or a dog is to a human. tenuously related. But very tenuously.
Well, we should know that if we make a move on the kobolds, the dragon's definitely gonna know we're there.
Yeah. Do we know... Do you happen to know, Keller, if kobolds are particularly afraid of anything?
This is where I was gonna, between these sessions, I was gonna read like a bunch of stuff about kobolds, like the enemies know what they're doing, but
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I will tell you that Keller gives you something, but I haven't come up with anything yet.
Okay.
I haven't read the deep kobold lore, but she definitely would know.
Okay.
So we'll remember, put that in your cap or put that in your notes that you get like +1 kobold knowledge.
Okay.
One kobold.
And I'll do my research and tell you what you got out of it.
So how large
you,
is
Ghost.
this dragon, size-wise?
No, a fully grown adult.
That's not good.
No, I would definitely suggest looking into the poison plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Maybe that's the bait.
If we can clear out the kobolds first, that would be wise, but...
I wonder if we could rig something up so that we could.
While you're talking, Keller closes the trapdoor of the window again and lifts the hood on the lantern. So there's once again some firelight inside.
You lived here all your life?
For the past 10 years. I come from Amortiga originally, before it was destroyed.
Really?
Monster hunter by trade.
Wow.
Came out here to hunt this dragon and, well, developed a little bit of a enmity towards her.
Has she had that crystal for long?
Certainly since before I arrived. Wasn't aware of it when I started this hunt. That lack of intelligence cost me my arm.
That means people...
Have you noticed?
Oh, go for it.
Oh, you're fine. Have you noticed any other creatures with similar crystals in the area?
There are some younger dragons that try to edge in on Thalraxath's territory. Many of them with the crystals as well. Don't know where they're getting them from, but they seem to come from further, deeper into the Ashen Plane.
It's not good news, you guys.
No. But if they're putting them on dragons, that's a big problem.
That's
Yeah.
a big problem. Well, let's get that root and see if we can't concoct some poison food. How would you lure her out to food that she wouldn't know that it was you?
Oh, the kobolds regularly bring her offerings in her lair. If you're somehow able to infiltrate her lair without her knowing that you're there.
What if we planted something for the kobolds to take back to her?
A distinct possibility.
Could we also plant an explosive little piece of guano in it?
You don't get the impression that works. You can't do.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Actually,
just making sure.
there is a spell. I don't know if it's in 5th edition, but there is a spell called a delayed blast fireball. But it is an an upper level. Yeah, it is a pretty upper level spell.
Yeah.
I don't know if it made it into 5e. I distinctly remember it being a 2nd and 3rd edition. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did read about that somewhere actually. And that's probably what I was thinking, but but
Keller's not a magician though. She's not an arcane caster, so she's I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not sure it would work.
But
maybe there's something else.
You
Mazra?
don't think it would work?
Do you have any explosive powder?
Mazra has left the.
Mazra's not here right now.
No! Mazra!
Well, whatever you think to do, you shouldn't travel at night. Kobolds are nocturnal creatures by their nature, as are many of the more deadly creatures in this swamp. Far safer for you to have some food, sleep the night here, and set out in the morning.
Well, that's what we meant to do in that house, but clearly didn't work out.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Kiona asked Mazra if she has any kind of explosive powder.
The only thing I have is some of the explosive sand.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever picked up. Masha has tried to look for dynamite and things, but has never found any, so.
Yeah, Foodle has the explosive sand too, but I don't know.
Although maybe we
I
could.
mean,
I guess it doesn't really. What are you using?
if we
gimbal shot?
plant it,
Yeah, I mean gunpowder, but
well, could we plant some on the corpse with the poison and maybe take advantage of the kobolds taking it to her? Get her first shot in.
I like it. I don't know, you guys. I'll be honest. I'm exhausted. This might be something we gotta sleep on and think about.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's so late.
Well, do you mind if we
Well,
rest
killers.
here tonight?
Yeah, is that okay?
Be my guest. I haven't
I
had
appreciate
any of those in quite a while.
Well, we'll repay you however we can.
Yeah, thank you.
Cut off that damned dragon's head, and we'll consider that more than payment enough.
We'll see what we can do.
All right. And as you turn in for the night, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Panic.
Oh yes. Foodle's gonna have fed the mimic one of the feet of the kobolds.
All right, a kobold foot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
sufficient, right? I
Oh
don't know.
my gosh.
And the little mimic, what shape has it taken right now? Can be any tiny object.
I believe currently. Oh god, I need to make a table for that.
yeah.
Currently, I think
What's
it's a
a good
teacup
travel
still.
shape? Yeah.
All right, it's a teacup, and it the rim of the you have the bowl of the teacup right, and the rim on the inside. Like as you hold the kobold foot, the severed kobold foot up to it, there's like a ring of teeth that appears in the rim, and it just sort of latches onto it, and just and you see the foot just sort
Like
of
a
get
garbage disposal.
Oh, it is, and it has no like it doesn't eat any. It doesn't do dainty at all. There's no like a mimic has no concept of like proper eating or whatever, right? It's just like and like toenails, bone, sinew, and all just gets like slurped up and consumed.
Oh. That's unpleasant.
And the mimics like little beady yellow eyes sort of peek out and looks at all of you like affectionately, and it croons a little bit.
You are cute little bugger.
I love it.
All right.
I love it so much.
There were some great names for the mimic in chat.
I did see
I
that.
think, yeah, like there was like
for repeat.
Pete for repeat, and Switch was another one that Megan had.
Good.
Yeah, I like them. We ought to start a pool for the names and then take a vote.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's so good.
Yeah, Megan had both. Yeah, Mackle Fish Sticks said like Mike or something like that, or like Michael or something. Yeah,
it's Mike.
I think the other option.
Mike the Mimic.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys! I'm not gonna be here next week.
I know, that's so sad.
No.
What?
Sad.
What?
That's okay. You guys need the extra time to plan to
we're
take
gonna
on a
wait
dragon.
until the night before.
Yeah. Okay.
There's definitely like a journey to get the root to poison it with, right? Because that's like a days long journey out the other side of the swamp.
Okay, good. Because I was like, we can't do that without Flutter. Oh God. Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Holy.
I will say that this is like a proper dragon encounter I'm preparing. This is not a like we walk in and brute force the dragon kind of thing. Like,
God, it's gonna be like what I had you do. No.
Oh, it's worse. It's worse.
Can we click the long rest button?
It's like, yeah. Yeah, you can take a long rest.
Oh, thank
long
you.
rest.
He's escalating. You need to stop.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Don't escalate. No. I'm not ready.
Oh yeah, I've got some stuff planned. Oh my goodness. Oh, but guys, this is so fun. Flutter, I'm sorry that you're not going to be here next week.
I know, I'm sorry, guys, but I get to go and hang out with my kids on vacation next week, so I'm excited about that. You know,
yeah,
I don't get to see
we'll
them much.
We'll talk about
so.
whether we're gonna we've got if you guys are hunting down that route, that's probably a session right there. That's probably a session that we could do while you're gone without you missing anything, kind of thing.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
I mean,
yeah, we'll
Flumps
talk about it.
can take over any kind of combat-y things that might need to happen for Kiona to be quiet companion. Or maybe she needs to commune with Adelotti a little bit about this crystal thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
That could
There's
be
a lot
thing.
to think about there.
Mm-hmm.
But friends, that'll all have to wait for another time. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for being an awesome series as always.
This was such a fun little encounter. Just
right. Oh my god.
Like, and they're CR like they're like CR 1/4 each. But
and they're
I'm
terrifying.
Like, no, if I throw like they have 5 HP.
That was it.
They have an AC of 12 and 5 HP. But I'm like, nah. If I like drop a bunch of them on them, like,
well, and then they surrounded us, and Kiona was like, "Nah, we're not doing this." Fireballs.
Oh yeah. That
there's no.
Yeah. singe your eyebrows off, of course.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but you took,
I'm gonna have
think
to
you
remind
actually
me
took
next
half of
time
them
we're
out.
at the caravan, or maybe Foodle can make some salves for burn, like a burn cream for us, just to have on hand when
we need
Kiona
some
needs to
burn
light us
cream.
all on fire.
I like how
Yeah.
Foodle
Holy.
and Collie have been like, we need to have somebody learn like the poisoner kit and stuff, and I'm like, I don't need that. And now you're like, we need to make a
Dude.
poison.
Dude! We need. That's why I said it. Well, I mean, I didn't know this was coming, obviously, but
No,
oh my
but-
God.
Here we are.
It's so useful.
Look, there's profits to be made. We have to sell books.
I feel like Keller has a clue how to make this particular poison, though, so
No,
we
yeah, I figured.
could be good about that one.
Hopefully, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway,
Oh my gosh, this is so fun.
Ghost.
Ghost Pepper.
thank you so much. You're amazing.
yeah, of
how
course.
you do it.
Oh, this
Week
is, this
after
is
week.
fun, and I'm really happy with what I have planned. Oh my goodness.
Makes me nervous.
Very
God,
excited.
I know,
and
right?
scared.
All right.
Terrifying.
Well, friends, Wolf, it's your channel. I'll let you.
Yeah.
I'll let you take over here.
The only person I see that's on is Joe, unless you have somebody that I don't have on my list of people.
There's Poot, who is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Poot and Moon. They're a cool person. VK is on.
Hmm.
Yeah. Poot and Moon is another D&D person. They're a VTuber.
How far are they going? How far are they in the game? That is the question.
Oh, okay. Let me open up their
question.
stream and take a
Check it.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of us that want to
I'll
be
check it.
spoiler free.
That
That's a
is
good point.
definitely spoilers. That is
Okay.
definitely spoilers
Oh,
because I have
okay.
no idea where
Alright.
that is.
Okay.
Oh
so what
no!
about V-
If Ghost
No.
doesn't know.
How do
I have
you
no
spell-
clue. I have no clue where that is.
VK?
So
Oh
yeah,
my God.
I know it's-
it is.
Pardon me.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
There's
very
VK's name.
much. All right. Let me grab that real quick. All right.
Yeah, Joe is playing Final Fantasy right now.
Oh,
I
nice.
will do that. Yeah.
Poot is a super cool person. Like honestly, super
I love
cool
Poot.
person. My favorite thing is that Poot for Valentine's Day did a stream where he was on a romantic date with Chat, and so he had it so that he was sitting behind like a table at this candlelit dinner in a cafe, and he was like flirting with Chat the whole time.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh, that's
hilarious.
amazing.
I've never seen anything.
I
It's so
love that.
funny.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a blast.
Well, thank you all for being here. Everyone who dropped by. Thank you, Rara Jones and Flutter for the subs. And yeah, I don't know who's. Well, we're not. Well, we'll figure out next week. We'll let you know what's happening next week. So, Peter.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak over me for this week.
Peter.
Sorry.
We'll all be your collective Valentines next year.
Yes.
2024.
Yeah.
The year of
Peter.
Peter. That's right.
Maybe that's
Peter.
what we do the interview.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
All right, y'all. Have a good night, and thank you for being here. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.